A community is connections. We're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program. Go to allofiber.com/ACP to learn more.
It's time for North Platte High basketball from FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance. The Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Foles and Brent Rogo. Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters. Another round in River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota and Sandhills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care. Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runs Up. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications. It's time to join the voice of the Dogs courtside with Paxton Gordon.
And good afternoon. It is Derek Beck along with you here this afternoon as I'm pitch hitting for Paxton Gordon. He's here, but has been a little under the weather this week. We're going to let him recuperate just a bit here this afternoon yet. So I will pinch hit on the play-by-play. He is behind the camera, and that is much appreciated here this afternoon. It's the Dogs and the Dukes this afternoon. Girls and boys basketball here for you on FM 98.1 and live streaming at NorthPlattePost.com. Of course, this is the Quick Stop pregame show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open and always right around the corner. North Platte sweep last night in the varsity games on the road at McCook. Those are always pretty competitive games, it seems like. In the girls' game yesterday, McCook got a nice win, 57-52. Just the third win of the year, of course, for the Lady Dogs. So they needed a little mo, and they got it last night. Now, the bad side of that is they get the number 4 team in the state, the York Dukes, today, who have only lost once this year. That was to Adams Central in overtime today. They played last night as well and beat Fairbury 53-15 pretty handily last night for the York girls last evening. In fact, they are on a 7-game win streak since that Adams Central loss in overtime. That was clear back on December 20th. For North Platte, they've actually won 2 of their last 4 games. So, like I said, a little bit of momentum. It potentially could be a buzzsaw today against York, but they're going to give it a whirl here today. York, very, very good. We'll talk about that more here in just a moment. And then you get 8-8 Alliance next week. Crazy. Next week for the North Platte High girls, just 1 game next week. That's probably good news for them, too, especially after snow days this week. Didn't get a lot of practice in the gym this week, so they'll have a chance to do that. Then at Hastings, at Scotts Bluff, at Gehring, part of the East-West shootout there in Class B in February. And then they'll end here in the Doghouse on the 18th of February against Omaha Burke before district coverage begins for the Dogs. Meanwhile, for York, they've got some good ones coming up, but I mean, a reasonable schedule for them. North Platte today, then they're in the Central Conference Tournament. That's loaded this year. That'll be played, though, at the York Dome in York next week, so that's good for them. Then they take on Elkhorn North. They're also only once beaten this year. And then I think a pretty good schedule for York on the way out. Columbus Lakeview on the road, at home against Seward, and then at Waverly and at Hastings for York to wrap things up here before postseason begins. Tonight's game brought to you in part by our friends at Farmers Insurance, Mr. Stephen Rhodes. Farmers Insurance agent Stephen Rhodes has the knowledge and experience to help you better understand your coverage options for auto, home, renters, business, and more. That's Farmers Insurance, Stephen Rhodes. Going to take a quick time out here on our Quick Stop pregame show. When we return, we'll have the Double Dip starting lineups and the tip. It's all ahead here on FM 98.1 and live streaming at NorthPlattePost.com.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. Save money at the pump and quick stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings to Sinclair DinoPay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM.
Derek back here in the doghouse. North Platte taking on York. Let's get you the double dip starting lineups here for both of these two teams here real quickly. Double dips in the historic Canteen District in North Platte. Double dips offering 24 different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of different ways. Double dips also offering homemade waffle cones downtown North Platte. York Dukes 12-1, number 4 in Class B, according to the Omaha World Herald. Their starters, Kirsten Portwine. Portwine's a 5'5" junior, averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds per game, season high 17 against St. Cecilia. Lauren Hagedone, I'll get that right yet. She's a senior, averaging 7 points and 4 rebounds per basketball game. Mia Burke, a 5'7" senior, averaging 5.6 points. Rylan Cast, a 5'8" senior, averaging 5.6 points per game for York. And, of course, for North Platte, Abby Kaminsky had a good game last night, returning starter. All-state volleyball this year. She's averaging 5 points per contest, season high 19 against Bellevue West. Emily Hansen, a 5'9" senior, averaging 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal per game. Season high 10 against Bellevue West this year. Emily Hansen, a 5'9" senior, averaging 6 points, 5 boards, 1 assist, season high 10 against Bell West. I already say that one. I did Emily twice there. Macy Freeze, a 5'5" junior, averaging 4.5 points, 3 rebounds. Her season high 8 against Norfolk. Of course, Avery Zern, a 5'11" junior, getting the start tonight as well. The other one, Jaden Outerkirk, that's the one I skipped there. 5'9" senior, averaging 6 points, season high 10 against Bellevue West, and 10 3-pointers. That concludes a quick stop pregame show. When we return, we have got the tip. It's York and North Platte at the Doghouse tonight on FM 98.1.
Puro Clean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Puro Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Puro Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Puro Clean in North Platte.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and jackets up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also are the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. They also sell gift cards, perfect for any birthday or special event. See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we see it. Your drive to make a difference. Chart your own path. Create your own future. Through our diverse health occupation programs, the career you're considering is waiting for you. You can provide comfort, save lives, be a hero in your community. Your path at MPCC is limitless. At Mid-Plains Community College, we see you. We are MPCC.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. We're all but ready to go here on FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Let's quickly give you the keys to the game, brought to you by Al's Lock and Safe, securing North Platte and the surrounding area for over 50 years. The kicker here is just going to be to play good defense and follow your shots here for North Platte High School. York scores and can score quickly on you. What they are going to have to do here tonight for North Platte, sound defense this evening will keep it close. Keeping it close is going to be what potentially leads to a win for tonight for North Platte. Nobody's saying it's going to be easy. In fact, I think everybody knows it's going to be anything but that. It's going to be an uphill battle. York's the favorite to win this one. You got to go out and put the bullet on target on your back. Get out there, play good defense. That's your keys to the game, brought to you by Al's Lock and Safe here tonight. Let's get you the end of the groove as well here quickly, brought to you by Midwest ATV. Farmers and ranchers, now's the time to get your ATVs and UTVs serviced with Midwest Cycle and ATVs, and that's an understatement. In fact, you may have waited too long with the snow this week as well. But the end of the groove, hey, you got to build off what you did last night if you're North Platte. They had a solid game against McCook last night. Had a pretty big lead a few times. They were into double digits. McCook came firing back in the second half of play, but North Platte still wins by 5, 57-52 last night. Getting into the groove is staying in the groove. North Platte High will need to do that here this evening. I'm Derek Beck, again, pitch hitting tonight here for the North Platte Post and our coverage of the Dogs. Paxton Gordon, he's here. We're going to give his vocal cords one more day's rest before he gets back into it next week with more coverage of the Dogs and Knights here on FM 98.1. Hey, before we get to the tip, other basketball games going on in North Platte today. The SPVA tournament going on. Both of the fifth place games are done. Perkins County won the girls' fifth place game 56-35 over Sutherland. Hershey won the boys' fifth place game over Kimball in a close one, 54-52. We're ready to go here at the Doghouse. Derek Beck, Paxton Gordon, the North Platte Post with the video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications and live on FM 98.1 and AM 1410. And the Dogs will control the tip here to get us started here. Left to right, white jerseys here at home for North Platte High. Have it up top here with Emily Hanson. Dribble drive at the free throw line. Kick out, right side. Outerkirk thought about shooting, and they'll reverse it here. Left wing now with Macy Freeze. Freeze, the junior, back up top of the key. Everything working the left side of the wing. Head fake, Freeze. Good defense here by York to get things going. You knew they would be on top of it for the Lady Dukes. Number 4 in Class B, 12-1 on the year. Head fake from Hanson. Dribble drive now into the corner right side. Outerkirk pulls a trigger on a 3. That will miss and rebounded by the Lady Dukes. Outlet pass here to Kirsten Portwine. They'll cross the timeline here with Josie Loosevelt. Skip pass down onto the block. That was a dangerous pass. North Platte almost picked it off. Now high post. There's a shot just inside the free throw line. That will miss, but an offensive rebound by York. They get it back with Mia Burke. Now a long one. That's off the side of the iron. Missing was Lauren Hagedorn, who is a senior, averaging 7 points per game, and a turnover here on York after the missed shot. Still 0-0. A minute 10 gone by here in this opening quarter play. North Platte trying to get after it here offensively. Still with the basketball is Outerkirk. Now Kaminsky up top. Abby had a great game last night. Of course, McCook is kind of home stomping ground for the Kaminskys. Matt, her dad, graduated from there, I think 94. So always fun to see them go back down there. And steal the win from McCook last night, too. I know Paxton was giving me a bad time. There's a 3 short by Emily Hanson. Paxton was giving me a bad time that the one night he doesn't do a basketball game, North Platte goes down there and gets a win last night. It was a good one, too. 6:18 to go here. First quarter, York basketball, but still no score. 0-0. York basketball. Hagedorn now into the corner here with Loosevelt. They get their trailer, and that shot will miss by Burke. York is 0 for 3 to start the ball game. Defensive rebound here by the Lady Dogs. They bring it down here with Hanson. Now into the corner. Outerkirk left side. Skips to the right hand. Now into the corner. Deep side with Freeze. Coming up to help on the wing is Hanson. Hanson left hand, and she'll have her pocket picked. York takes it, and that's the first turnover on North Platte. Long outlet pass for York ahead to Portwine. Now down on the block with Loosevelt. Back on the wing again. Boy, it looked loosey-goosey with the passes here by York early on. Still no score. 5:24 to go here in the opening quarter. Catching, shooting, top of the key. There's the 3, but missing again here for Portwine. York is 0 for 4 from the field. North Platte really hasn't gotten a good look yet. They're 0 for 2 themselves here from field goal. Outerkirk catching now on the right side here on the wing. York is in man, but kind of switching on and off. And now a dribble drive to the hoop by Freeze, and a foul was blown on York. And Mia Burke will pick up her first personal foul here against the Dukes. She will come out. Also, Lauren Hagedorn, she checks out of the ballgame here for York. As replacements in there for Coach Matt Kern. North Platte gets it in. Nice job to find Avery Zern, the junior, inside. She draws contact. That should be 2 free throws here, and it's again a foul on Mia Burke. So that was, I called the last one on Burke. It wasn't, so this is her first, but the second foul on York. And the free throw is going to tickle the twine here for Avery. And North Platte on the board first here in our girls varsity game. Boys will follow later on this afternoon, probably around 4:45 or so. That game should be underway a little later. Here's Zern again, and a free throw violation on North Platte. So wave that off, and York will get the basketball. But North Platte scores first. Hey, you want to draw blood first, right? 1-0, North Platte, and the Dogs into full court pressure. York breaks it across the timeline here with Chloe Cook, who is into the ball game now here for the Dukes. Skip pass right side to Portwine. Portwine averages 11 points a game. Got to keep your eyes on her. Good defense by Kaminsky. York trying to rifle a pass down to Cass down low. Now inside out, and that's going to be a travel. Oh, yeah, easy call as York passed back out on the wing to Portwine. It was a head fake, and she wanted to go, but that pivot foot moved along with her as she was catching it. And a second turnover here in the opening quarter whistled here on the Dukes. North Platte up 1-0 as we near in on halfway through the opening quarter. Emily Hansen. Now they reverse it right side with Outerkirk catching. Has it down on the baseline. Really good defense put on there by Maddie Portwine, who's a sophomore. And all kinds of contact here between her and Outerkirk. Outerkirk was able to get rid of it. Here's a three. North Platte, that's off the back of the rim and going to be rebounded here by York. That's Maddie Portwine, the sophomore. And they try to go coast to coast but missed the layup, and Outerkirk has got the rebound. Long outlet pass looking ahead for Emily Hansen. There was lots of contact. North Platte throws it away. Sure, Coach Hammond would have liked to have seen a whistle there, but he doesn't get it. York has the basketball. North Platte, we told you they need to get after it defensively. They have so far, and boy, the officials are letting them play. Bodies all over the floor. There's an airball three from Cook. York has missed their first 6 in a row from the field. North Platte up 1-0. Here's Outerkirk, tries to drive, goes baseline, shoots, misses. Rebounded by Zern, who was then hacked and should have free throws unless they whistle that on the floor. No, they actually say it was Outerkirk. No, they say it was on the floor. That was the deal. And the foul was on Ryland Cast for York. And that's 3 fouls already on the Dukes. So Emily Hansen will put it in play here for North Platte. 3:14 to play here in this first quarter. The inbound came into Addison Euling, who just checked in, but she misses the shot. And York got the rebound and came down the court quickly. Now the ball knocked out by Hansen. Thought Emily did a good job of getting down the court there and knocking that ball out of play. York basketball, 3:04. Here's Loosefelt, drives the bucket, and I think going to be a whistle and a foul here on North Platte. Going to be Macy Freeze picking up the personal. Believe it or not, yeah, we played 5 minutes, almost, 4 minutes and 59 seconds. 1 point on the board. It belongs to North Platte, and North Platte tries to get the interception on the inbound. They did with Freeze. And then jump ball was whistled. Alternate possession arrow was with York, so they're going to get it right back. York the inbound here to Portwine. Portwine around her back. Now comes back out to Loosefelt. Thought about a three. They'll work it right side wing and get the ball to Hagedorn. Now they reverse it. Dribble drive. There's a shot, and that will float in for Maddie Portwine. And York doesn't score until the 2:40 mark to go in the opening quarter. And now they lead it 2-1. Here over North Platte. Dogs drive in with Kaminsky. Gets the ball here to Euling and has the ball stripped away here by Maddie Portwine. A third turnover on North Platte. Now York getting after it. They'll drive the bucket. Miss the layup. Ball still loose. North Platte will end up with it off of the miss. North Platte had it with Freeze, and then the official says travel. Questionable. York will have it in front of the North Platte high bench. Inbounds fairly easy here to Portwine. Looking for help, trying to get the ball here to Cook. Was able to. Cook wants to drive in. Spin move in the paint. Dishes. There's a three. It's airborne, but short for Burke. Offensive rebound back to Burke. And now cross-court pass here to Portwine. She'll dribble. Free throw line. In the lane. Gets her own rebound off of the miss. And now there's another long one. Missing again. Boy, the lid is on top here on the York side of the gymnasium. And now here's a block shot as the ball went out of play. That was Addison Euling that got a hand on it. More substitutions. Avery Zern going to come in here for the Dogs. She'll give Outerkirk a breather here with $1:42 to go in the opening quarter. I was talking about all the offensive firepower York brings to the table, Paxton, but it's 2-1, and there's only 1:39 to go here in the opening quarter. North Platte has gotten after it defensively and add a sixth player to that, the rim. And like I said, the lid is on tight. York is 1 of 11 from the field. Minute 23 to go here in the first quarter. Trying to go down on the baseline. There's a catch and a shot from Ryland Cast for York, and they get the ball to go in. And it is 4-1. York. North Platte 3-ball wide open. Tanneborg, but can't get that one to drop through. North Platte's only attempted 5 shots. York off to the races. They'll miss another layup at the other end. Rebounded here by Looseveld. Surely she stepped on the baseline. She did. And a third turnover on York. 54.7 seconds to play here in this first quarter of action. North Platte high basketball. They bring it down, have it with Hansen. Hansen picks up her dribble, finds Hanneborg left side. Now Kaminsky. Lob pass inside. That's Euling. Was fouled. 35.2 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Foul was on Ryland Cass. That is her second and the 14th foul here on York. North Platte to put it in here with Hansen. Lob pass, able to find Zern. Plenty of time here, 32 seconds. And now Hansen, left side spin move, goes to the hoop. Contact, almost got that one to drop in. Therefore, Emily, she'll have free throws. 57% on the year is Emily Hansen. Foul was on Hagedorn. Her first foul. Free throw here for Hansen. Drops it through. North Platte 2 points in the quarter, both from the charity stripe. Like I said, North Platte, they played good defense. York has missed all these shots there. 2 of 12 from the field, but a lot of that's the North Platte defense getting a hand in their face, making those shots difficult. And the other free throw is in there here for Zern. She goes 2 for 2, and it is 4-3. York on top. They try to drive the bucket at the other end on North Platte. You got to get better coverage there than that. 19.8 seconds to go. The foul's going to be on Euling. And her feet were moving. She just wasn't set. And that was tough because York brought it down so quickly. Chloe Cook at the free throw line. No points. York up by 1. They'll make this one. First free throw attempt of the game for York. Makes it a 2-point advantage. 5-3. Second free throw. Airborne and will miss. Ball goes out of play. Going to stay with York off of North Platte. .6 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. 5-3. There's the lob pass into Kirsten Portwine. 15 seconds to go. Down to 12-11. Portwine being guarded here by Kaminsky and doing a great job. Great screen. And now they get to go baseline. 3 seconds. There's a 3. Airborne missing. Loose ball. Still loose, and there's the buzzer. And we have ended the first quarter. North Platte trailing 5-3. But to say that they are in this game would be putting it mildly at the moment. We're going to step aside. Second quarter is on the way. It's York 5, North Platte High 3. At the end of 1, you are listening to FM 98.1 and watching online at northplattepost.com.
Tom plows Renza's parking lot on Temperature Tuesdays.
Take that, Snowdrift. With great horsepower comes great responsibility.
Every Tuesday in January and February, the temp at 6 a.m. is the price you pay for an original Renza sandwich when you buy fries and a medium drink.
And every Tuesday, the drive-thru will be drivable.
Thanks, Tom. Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm wearing one.
I know. Temperature Tuesdays are back, and Renza makes it all better.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse after one, the visiting team, the York Dukes, who are 12-1 on the year with the lead over North Platte, but only by 2 points, 5-3. Unfortunately for North Platte, they've yet to hit a field goal in the game. All 3 points are from the free throw line. York not shooting it great. Just 2 of 12 from the field and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And here's a quick foul whistled here on Portwine here for York. Maddie Portwine picking up her first, and that's already the 6th foul on York. So North Platte's going to shoot free throws the rest of the half. I mean, this wasn't part of Into the Groove, but I think you want to work the inside a little bit. There's a 3, airborne, but you want to get to the free throw line right now. You're 3 of 3. That might be the ticket here against York tonight. York basketball after the North Platte High miss. There's Maddie Portwine driving the hoop, but missing. Loose ball picked up here by Outerkirk. And there's the foul we were talking about. Except for now the ball was knocked out off of North Platte. So York going to have the basketball. And they'll work it right side with Cook. Now reverse it left, top of the key. Portwine back left side again with Kirsten Portwine. Deep corner here, Chloe Cook. Brings it back up on the wing. Skip pass here to Portwine. Now inside, working the paint with Lauren Hagedorn. Hagedorn, her first points of the basketball game, and it's 7-3. Here York up against North Platte High. Like I said, I think you attack right here. You've got them in foul trouble there. I love this. Going to the hoop is Emily Hansen along the baseline, and should go to, and this should be 2 shots anyway. But you gotta be aggressive here. I'll take it to the hoop, and yeah, Emily Hansen's going to have 2 free throws. The foul's against Hagedorn. And Hansen at the free throw line. Oh, just misses. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte, inviting you to come out and take a test drive. Premier Toyota, let's go places. Hansen, second free throw. Airborne, and it rims out. Golly. There you go. Derek telling them what to do. Coach Derek, go to the hoop, shoot free throws, and then miss them. It happens. Foul on North Platte as York brings it down. Macy Freeze picks up her second personal foul. Portwine being picked up here by Kaminsky. Abby's done a great job, I think. And there, almost. Boy, you see her eyeballs. They got huge right there. Saw the ball, almost picked it off. Does deflect it out of play. York will have the basketball their side, and they'll inbound. 6:25 to go here. Second quarter, 7-3. York leading North Platte High. York wanting to go inside. Have to bring it back out on the wing. They'll stay there. No more penetration, lob shot, and a rebound here by Hansen off of the York miss. Boy, Kaminsky about had it stolen out from behind. 3-ball airborne freeze. And nobody there to box out, unfortunately, for North Platte, who's yet to make a field goal. 0 for 8. York drives the hoop, and an and one here at the other end for Chloe Cook. Foul likely going to be against Zern. Yeah. 14 foul on North Platte will send Chloe Cook to the free throw line. So North Platte kept it close for a while. I shouldn't say it's not close. 6-point deficit right now, down 9-3. But York put it to Fairbury last night, 53-15. You don't want to be in that statistical category. And the free throw is good as well by Cook. And she has got 4 points now. And it's 10-3 York. North Platte bringing it down the other way. A foul on York. And again, this should be free throws the rest of the way. That's foul number 8. And it'll send Abby to the free throw line. Kaminsky early on in the year wasn't a great free throw shooter. She's picked it up over the last couple of games. This one is going to miss. Yeah, so North Platte started 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Now they've missed their last 3. Abby will have one more. Our game brought to you in part by Willow Creek Embroidery. New location, new owner. Check out Robert and the crew. East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by Gary's in North Platte. Second free throw was also a miss by Kaminsky. Good trap put on by North Platte, but they're going to whistle foul. I'm not sure I like that call either. Boy, it was Macy Freeze. Her body language said it all. And here's partly why she didn't like that. That's foul number 3 on Macy, who's going to go to the bench and probably won't see any more action this half. York walks it across the timeline, up by 7, 10-3 here with 5:24 to go here. First half at the Doghouse against North Platte High. York 12-1 on the year. They play Class B. There's a nice shot, 6-footer from Chloe Cook. She's got 6 of the 12, so she's got half of them. Here for York, we talked about their slow start from the field. They've now made 4 of their last 5 from the field. North Platte High basketball and stolen away. Intended target was Kaminsky, stolen away by Cook. Misses the layup rather, and then the ball knocked out from behind. Timeout on the court, and we will take a Fortify Group timeout here as well. 4:49 to go before halftime. York 12, North Platte 3. You're listening to FM 98.1, the voice of the Dogs, and watching online at northplattepost.com.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials, too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available, too.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse, Derek Beck with you, 12-3. York leading it here on the road against North Platte High. That was a Fortify Group timeout. Take time to check out the Fortify Group and Kevin McGann. There's a pull-up 3, long off the back of the rim for North Platte. 0 for 9 from the field still. All 3 points by the Dogs are from the free throw line. Hit their first 3 of the game and have missed their last 3 since. York basketball here with Port Wine. Picked up here man-on-man by Kaminsky. Dogs have, for the most part, been working man pressure here. Wanting to go inside. There's going to be another foul on Zern Rutrow. That's a quick 2 on Avery. Avery saw the pass coming. It was a little delayed on her reaction to make a play on it. So she's going to come out of the ball game. Addison Euling, the sophomore, will come back in here for Coach Hammond. North Platte picked up the win last night against McCook, 57-52. Foul on the inbound on North Platte. And that was foul number 7 on North Platte. So this is going to be a long 4 minutes and 4 seconds as both teams are in the bonus. 1-1. Well, they say that was on the shot anyway. She was going to shoot 2 regardless. Kinley Combs, who just checked in for York at the free throw line, and she hit. And it's a 10-point advantage. Double digits, 13-3, now 14-3 as Combs makes both free throws. North Platte basketball looking for a field goal here. Find themselves down by 11. Dribble drive here by Hansen. Dishing right side to Hannaborg, who's into the ball game. Now Euling. Pull up 3. Outer Kirk needed that. Bounces high off the back of the rim. Both teams fight for the rebound. Jump ball whistled. Possession arrow is with York. And we'll have 4 girls come in here for York. Not quite wholesale substitutions, but but darn near it. Three minutes, 40 seconds to play before halftime. Quick stop halftime show. We will go through the statistics from this first half. And York going to call timeout. We'll step aside with a Fortify Group timeout ourselves. The Fortify Group helping Nebraska families, farmers, and businesses for more than 50 years. Stop by and see Kevin McGann, 621 South Dewey Street in North Platte for farm, crop, auto, home, and commercial insurance. 3:30 to go first half. It's York 14, North Platte 3 on FM 98.1. You're watching on NorthPlattePost.com.
Growing relationships, one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
North Platte Post Sports.
After the timeout, York with the basketball. North Platte trying to really get after it defensively best they can. Maddie Portwine will come back top of the key with Hagedorn. Wanted to go down on the baseline, throws it away, nobody home. As far as turnovers go, both teams have really been pretty clean with the basketball. Just the fourth turnover of the half on York. North Platte only has 3. But trail by 11, and I shouldn't have said that about turnovers. Right out of the gate, North Platte has their 4th. Trailing by 11, 14-3, 3:04 to play here in the second quarter. York with the lead, 14-13 against the Lady Dogs. Boys game follows this one, probably around 4:45 or so. That one will begin. York basketball on the wing here, left side. Now they'll reverse it, top of the key. Dribble drive here by Cook. Now she'll bring it back out. Working against Kaminsky. Clear out beyond the 10-foot volleyball line. Picking up her dribble, has to get rid of it. There's their cutter. In the paint, Portwine. And now a little 17-foot J short from York, and the loose ball pulled in by North Platte. They go the other way here with Hansen stopping shooting. It was partially blocked by Hagedorn. That's why it was short. Substitution here as North Platte makes a substitution here. North Platte ball, then ripped away. Wow, I mean it. Josie Loosevelt ripped that away from Kaminsky. Here comes York the other way. 2:12 to go here in the first half. 14-3, York with the lead. York basketball, Kirsten Portwine. Kick out right side to Maddie Portwine. Kirsten a junior, Maddie a sophomore. This is Kirsten again. Gets a pick here from Loosevelt. Left side, head fake, dribble drive on the baseline. Is Cook, block shot by Euling. Here comes North Platte. 96 seconds to go here before halftime. Hansen, just couldn't keep her hands on it. 2-on-2, here comes York. Loosevelt tries to switch to her left hand, misses the layup, got her own loose ball back, and now here's a 3. Portwine, that's short, and that literally ricocheted right to Abby Kaminsky. Boy, sloppy Saturday basketball, to be honest with you here. York has shot the ball 21 times. Emily Hansen finally gets North Platte's first field goal of the game. It's a triple, her third 3 of the year. Actually, it was a long two, and it's 14-5. I wanted it to be a 3 bad. It was a 2. 14-5, 40 seconds to go. York basketball. North Platte's trimmed it to single digits here. Now they're deflected in the paint. Picked back up by York. Portwine for three. Right corner, missing, loose, rebounded by Cook. And now another three, and this one's going to go short. Saved back in play. Ball still loose. Neither team's really got after it. Now timeout, North. Oh, that was a great timeout taken by Tyson Hammond to save possession. More than likely, he was about a second away from a jump ball, and they were going to lose possession. But arrow's pointing the other way. He saves the possession. You've gotten it down to 9 points here. Can they trim a little more off it with 19.8 seconds to go in the first half? We'll find out. Timeout on the court, brought to you by the Fortify Group.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
North Platte Post Sports.
Fortify Group timeout taken by North Platte, and a smart one, too, to save the possession here. North Platte should have last crack at it here before halftime. They trail by 9. They were down by double digits, have gotten it back down to 9. 8 seconds to go. Oh, boy, the official. He's got an excellent clock in his head to count 5 seconds right there on Outer Kirk. I can't believe that call. I usually don't say anything about the officials. Wow. So York basketball, they're going to have 7.1 to go. There's the inbound, 4 seconds. They get it down here quickly with Portwine. She's going to get a layup trip, and she will miss. Rebounded by Outer Kirk, but not before the buzzer sounded. And North Platte, hey, you've kept it within 9. York shooting horribly in the first half of play. Not to say North Platte is shooting great. They are not shooting real well either here at the moment, which we'll talk about here during the Quick Stop halftime show. But all in all, I think North Platte did what they had to do to stay in this game and give York any kind of a scare here at the moment. It is a 9-point lead for Class B fourth-rated York, who's only lost 1 game this year. And that was in overtime to a very good Adams Central team. North Platte, who, it's been well documented, their struggles this year. Won last night. They're 3-13 on the year. But in a game, a good competitive game, if they can hit any shots and play some defense in the second half, they may have something going for them. We'll step aside. The Quick Stop halftime show is next. North Platte trailing York. York leading it 14-5 at halftime.
Swift Auto Center.
You're listening to Bulldog Athletics with Swift Auto Center of North Platte on KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
With lots of new and pre-owned vehicles, Premier Toyota just south of I-80 in North Platte is ready to help you get into the ride you've been dreaming of, whether you want to buy or lease. Find out for yourself what an enjoyable experience it is to do business with the staff at Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota also offers the Toyota Cares maintenance plans. Test drive a new Toyota today and like them on Facebook for what's new. Let's go places. Premier Toyota in North Platte.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
Welcome back, everybody, here. Yep, it's me. It's me, the sick one here, joined by Derek Beck right next to me here for our quick stop halftime show. Derek has now returned, my man. You see you running up here. I thought I got you enough time, but, you know, hey, you come into the doghouse, new experiences, and here we are.
I have made fun of you for that.
I know, see?
I won't do it again. So my computer locked up. I thought I had like 2 minutes left, and, well, obviously I did not. So I will have to fix that right now. It is the quick stop halftime show, though, so let's get you up to date on all things halftime and statistics here while I close this program down and try to restart it here as well. Let's go over your stats here, brought to you by Clear Focus Eye Care. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today. Now, you would think with only, what do we have, 5 points here at halftime for North Platte, that I would have gotten that right. I did not. So I had to go check. Emily Hansen, she has got 3 points, and Avery Zern has got 2. And that is halftime statistically for North Platte. For York, Chloe Cook has got 6. Kenley Combs has got 2. Maddie Portwine has got 2 points. Lauren Hagedone, 2 points. And Rylan Cast, 2 points. You got me instead. And actually, let me see here. I've got, let's see here, 2. So, yeah, I'm just checking my my arithmetic there real quickly. It was a pretty good first half, really. We told you in our quick stop pregame show, our Into the Groove segment, that, you know, North Platte, you got a little mojo last night. Played a really good game against McCook. Put up some numbers. North Platte haven't been in the 50s in a while as far as points that they've scored. They were able to do that last night. And it's not like they're not lighting up the scoreboard tonight, but they're getting after it defensively against a team that likes to shoot. And York has got to be super frustrated right now. And we're going to go through this in a moment, but they have only made 5 shots from the field in the first half, and it's not for a lack of effort by them. So they are going to have to do a better job, York, of finishing. They're getting second shot opportunities for themselves, but North Platte has kept a hand in all of their shots so far and just made it pretty darn difficult to defend. Our game brought to you in part by our friends at Shelter Insurance. Pete Voles, Brent Rogo. You can go see them for auto, home, life, and more. That's Shelter Insurance. It is halftime. We'll step aside and mention those other numbers. We'll get to that here in a moment. At halftime, it's in the girls' game. It's York 14, North Platte High 5.
Hey, we got some.
Helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and jackets up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also are the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. They also sell gift cards, perfect for any birthday or special event. See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we see it. Your drive to make a difference. Chart your own path. Create your own future. Through our diverse health occupation programs, the career you're considering is waiting for you. You can provide comfort, save lives, be a hero in your community. Your path at MPCC is limitless. At Mid-Plains Community College, we see you. We are MPCC.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. We're your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gets you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. It is halftime here. York leading the North Platte girls by 9, 14-5 is the score here at the half. Let's go through some more numbers here. Quick Stop halftime show. I was talking about the poor shooting by both teams here at the half. York is 5 of 22 from the field. I talked about the lid being on that hoop. They just kept shooting, and that's what you got to do, and they just kept missing. It was just crazy. 5 of 22, that's 23% from the field for York. And they are 3 of 4 from the free throw line here at the half for 75%. For North Platte, even worse, if it could be worse as far as the shooting goes, but it is here at the moment. They are 1 of 12 for 8% here at half. From the free throw line, that's what kept them in it. 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 37%. So I think I've got all this right. I don't know how I missed something when there's only 5 points on the board, but Emily Hansen had 3. Avery Zern 2. So the 2 free throws were Zern. Hansen, she must have had the other free throw, and I wrote it down as a miss, not a make. So that's where that happened. We will take one more break and bring you the second half. I'll have some scores potentially from the SPVA tournament going on over at North Platte Community College right now. That's next as well. Halftime, North Platte trails York. York up 14-5 here on FM 98.1. You're watching our video live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
At Allo, we think you deserve the fiber things in life, like binging your favorite TV shows and movies buffer-free, next level, lag-free gaming, and video calls without frozen faces. So say goodbye to lag and buffering and hello to super fast fiber internet with dedicated 24/7 support for total peace of mind. Plus, no hidden fees, no expiration dates, and no contracts, ever. From dependable service to exceptional support, experience the fiber things with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/fiberthings.
How would you like to get a warranty on a used car, truck, or SUV? When you purchase a qualified pre-owned vehicle at Premier Toyota in North Platte, it comes with a 6-month or 6,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. 6 months or 6,000 miles, whichever comes first. That is totally awesome when you are buying a pre-owned vehicle. Stop out and talk to the friendly staff at Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 today. Take a test drive and get a warranty on qualified pre-owned vehicles. Let's go places.
North Platte Post Sports.
Derek Beck and Paxton Gordon back here at the Doghouse. It's halftime of the girls' game. North Platte trailing York 14-5. We're a couple minutes away from the third quarter. Give you an update on that SPVA tournament going on across North Platte this afternoon. Championship games aren't until tonight. North Platte, St. Pat's will play Bridgeport in the boys' championship game at 6. Girls' championship game will be Bridgeport. I think Bridgeport is now 15-0 on the year, number 1 in C1. They'll play Hershey. That'll be at 7:30 tonight. Both of those games at McDonald Belton Gym. Fifth place games are already done today. Hershey won the fifth place boys game over Kimball, 54-52. Girls side, Perkins County took fifth place over Sutherland, 56-35. And the boys' third place game is at halftime right now. Perkins County leading Chase County 23-16. That's a rematch from last Saturday night down in Imperial, which we carried on Z93.5 Country. Next Saturday night, that station will have coverage of Chase County and Hershey. That game will be in Hershey next week. All right, that's it. Quick stop, halftime show in the books. We'll take one more break. Third quarter's next on FM 98.1 and our video live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse this afternoon, Derek Beck along with you, Paxton Gordon too, and live streaming our video brought to you by Allo Communications at NorthPlattePost.com this afternoon as well. Also our game brought to you in part by Sandhill State Bank. Sandhill State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte, Ogallala, Grant, Juanita, Bassett, Valentine, and more. See all the locations at sandhillstate.com for services and locations. North Platte will start with the basketball, down by 9. About lost it there for Freeze, but keeps it alive as 10 seconds have gone by. York on top by 9, 14-5. Here's a long three, Kaminsky, and great rebound. North Platte off the miss. They get their own board, and they'll start over here. There's a three, right side. Hanson, you betcha. Bang, Hanson with 6. She has her third three of the year. Now it really is her third three of the year. And just like that, folks, it's 14-8. North Platte is every bit of a part of this basketball game against a York team that's 12-1. This would be, I know it's Class A versus Class B, but this would be a ginormous upset if North Platte finds a way. York leaves another short shot short. There's a long cross-court pass. North Platte's got it here in the corner left side. Now on the wing here with Freeze. They'll reverse it up top of the key with Hanson. Hanson, some decisions to make now. Where to go with the basketball. Oh, Outerkirk just missed her. She was running the baseline. Zern now back out. Freeze, baseline, back to Zern. Hand in her face, makes it. Zern, and she's got 4. And North Platte back-to-back buckets for the first time in the game. And they are down by 2 possessions. 4 points. York 14, North Platte 10. 6:25 to go here in the third quarter of play. There's a dribble drive by York. Oh, might have got away with the travel there. Here is Port Wine to the hoop. She'll dish. 3 ball the other way. Missing and rebounded by Kaminsky. North Platte's got it. Abby out in front. Outlet pass up in front to Hanson. Now Outerkirk. Hand in her face. Freeze going to use her dribble. Free throw line. Works the wing right side now with Hanson again. She'll pass to Outerkirk. Wanted to go back to Hanson. York got the steal momentarily, but Josie Loosevelt couldn't hang on to the ball, and it bounces out onto the baseline, so that's off of York. Loosevelt comes out of the bowl game. Hagedorn Doan comes out as well. And North Platte's got another opportunity. Lob pass into Outerkirk. Right back down on the block. Oh, the kick. Oh, goodness. North Platte a chance. Macy Freeze was wide open. Pass was a little bit to her left. Couldn't hang on. Out of play, and it's York basketball. Full court pressure. York's problems have all started because the North Platte defense has been really good all night long. Hand in every York face. York wants to drive in and almost stolen away. York keeps it. Quick pass right side to Cook. Cook wants to go baseline. Working against Zern. Now the kick out here to Burke. You can see York just flustered. Crossover move here from Cook. They'll restart the offense here with Kirsten Portwine. 5:16 to go. Third quarter. North Platte within 4. There's a long one, and it's short. Outerkirk got the rebound off of the York miss. Long outlet pass. Ahead to Freeze. Freeze to the hoop. Ball's picked off. York just rips it away, and here comes Kirsten Portwine the other way. 5 turnovers on North Platte. North Platte almost got one back there. Macy Freeze getting a little aggressive. Is that foul number 3 on her or 4? Oh, no, it was on York. Wow. It was on Mia Burke, and that is her third. So North Platte did get the steal, and then a foul on the Dukes. North Platte down by 4. Kaminsky had the ball knocked out, has to go clear back by half court. Don't want to step on the line, and the official's going to say she did. I really thought Coach Hammond might call timeout right there. I'd thought about it anyway. Instead of the backcourt violation, that's what happened, and a 6th turnover on the Dogs. North Platte keep their heads in it here, definitely in this game, down 4. Playing some great defense. York basketball with Freeze here. Kaminsky follows her around, and now they'll pass to Portwine. Now deep in the corner. The ball is deflected by Outerkirk and taken away. That's Hanson racing ahead up front here to Freeze. Stops, shoots. It's rebounded on the backside and one. Emily Hanson caught it, shot it, and she's fouled. Hanson, how about 8 points, and it's a 2-point game, ladies and gents. Hanson, I've got her 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Now, North Platte has missed 4 in a row, but their first opportunity at this side. Here on the south bucket, in the free throw, nothing but net. 9 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and a 1-point game. 4:07 to go here, third quarter. We're halfway through the third period. York has yet to score here in the third. There's another 3. That's off the mark. Loose ball pulled in by North Platte and then ripped away by Maddie Portwine. Long outlet pass out in front. York did get it with Loosevelt. And yeah, they're going to whistle foul, and that will be on Freeze. And that's 4. Yeah, she picked up that third foul, remember, with like 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. So she sat most of that first half. And Freeze has been a big part of this comeback. Hanson has been the points on it. Hanson, who has 7 points in the quarter. It's 14-13, York by 1 over the Dogs. Kaminsky, man pressure here on Kirsten Portwine. Going to pass down into the block. Now they want to get it to Loosefelt. Down on the block. Their shot is blocked. Addison Euling got it, deflected. York picks it up, and they're going to get a three from Maddie Portwine. And boy, did York need that. Something terrible. Their first three of the game, and it puts them back up by 4, 2-possession game, 17-13 over North Platte. Baseline here is Hansen. Hansen now to Outerkirk. Skip pass around the top of the key here to Kaminsky. Kaminsky free throw line drives. Outerkirk 3-ball corner. Bang! Outerkirk! Outerkirk with 12. Or excuse me, her first 3 rather of the game, which is her 11th of the season. It makes it a 3-point game. Had a foul here at the other end. As Josie Loosefelt at the free throw line. The foul was on Euling. That's her second. Missing the free throw. That was an and one. She missed the free throw. Loosefelt, her first points of the game, because that makes it a 3-point game again, 19-16. York on top here of North Platte, 2:38 to go here in the third quarter. Kaminsky had the ball knocked away by York, and it's going to be a steal. Ahead here to Portwine, should be an easy layup, and she'll put it in. Portwine with 7. 21-16, but lead is back up to 5. North Platte had cut it to 1 at one point. Down 14-13. Here's a 3. Kaminsky! And that is another 3, the 7th of the year for the sophomore. Kaminsky's got a tray, and it's a 2-point game again here. 21-19. North Platte not just in it to scare the bejeebers out of York, they're in it to win it this afternoon. 2:08 to go in the third. We'll take a Fortify Group timeout. You're listening to Z93.5 Country. Excuse me, you're not. You're listening to FM 98.1 and live streaming 1410. I knew I'd do that. Back in a moment.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here in the doghouse, a lot of excitement going on here. I think I figured out what radio station I'm on, FM 98.1. That's where we're at. Video live stream from Allo Communications at NorthPlattePost.com. Yeah, North Platte, this would be a monster upset if they can find a way. But Dogs looking good. York would admit, I think, having an off night. Wanting to go inside here with Maddie Portwine. Now it's Loosefelt. Oh, she was the trailer, and that was a nice play. Well drawn up by York as well to extend the lead to 4 again, 23-19. Outerkirk for 3 again. Bang! Outerkirk, 6 in the corner. Are you kidding me? 1-point game again. North Platte has hit 3 trays in a row. York to the hoop. They will miss, but a foul on North Platte. How bad is this killing you, Paxton? Great game.
Yeah, it's killing me right now.
Great game. Free throw here for York. They'll get that thing to fall in. Rylan Cast just checked in here for York. The miss at the free throw line is what North Platte's hoping for. They made that one. It's a 2-point game. This is a miss, and we're going to have a lane violation all on North Platte. So it was a miss, and now Kirsten Portwine is going to have another chance. And she makes it. Boy, does that hurt. 25-22, 3-point lead. North Platte outlet to Zern. Now ahead to Hanneborg, looking for the trailer. That's going to be Hansen. Now Outerkirk, boy, wanted she'd take another three. She's got 2 in a row for Outerkirk. Here's Kaminsky penetrating the lane. Outerkirk, now Hanneborg deep in the left-hand corner. Top of the key is Hansen. We've got 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 25-22. Here's Hanneborg for 3. Bang! Everything is coming up roses for North Platte in the third. Hanneborg a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th three-pointer of the quarter for North Platte, and they have tied it up, ladies and gentlemen, at 25-25 with 35 seconds to go. Here's Loosefelt, and she will lose the ball out of play as she drives the hoop. Couldn't hang on. A turnover on the Dukes. Their 7th of the game. North Platte's got it. Full court pressure by York. 30 seconds to go. Hanneborg, stopped it. An incredibly poor place right at midcourt. Stolen away by York. They go the other way. And a lost opportunity. Chloe Cook misses a free throw. North Platte gets caught back deep in their backcourt. Try to pass ahead. That was deflected out of play by York. So North Platte ball again. 17.2 seconds to go. They come in here to Kaminsky in the backcourt. Clock starts ticking. Kaminsky, and she's going to have it knocked out. York's got it back. 7 seconds to go. Here's Portwine, left side. 5 seconds to go. 3 seconds. Long three. Off the mark, and that will do it. And folks, at the end of the third quarter, North Platte has come all the way back. 25-25, they have tied it up. And this is going to be an incredible next 8 minutes of play. And you'll hear all of it here on FM 98.1 and AM 1410. And you can watch right here, NorthPlattePost.com.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings to Sinclair DinoPay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Quick Stop.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
North Platte Post Sports.
Wow, what a third quarter by North Platte High School. They outscore York in the third 20-9 and have a 25-25 tie right now against the fourth best team, according to the Omaha World Herald, in Class B. Boy, if you're North Platte, are you nervous? Are you excited? What are you thinking here? They need to just keep doing what they've done through the first 24 minutes. Oh, York wide open as Loosefelt underneath. She caught it, but a little too deep. Now they're able to get the ball out of there. Here's Portwine, lob pass back to Loosefelt, down on the block. Zern right there, blocks the shot. York gets it right back. Boy, I've been very impressed here with Avery Zern this afternoon. Junior kind of coming to her own. North Platte's kind of switched to his zone here to clog things up. York runs the baseline. They find Ryland Cast open for 2. She's got 4 points, and York goes back up by 2, 26-25. North Platte has led in this game when it was 1-0, rather, and then York would retake the lead 2-1. That's the only lead North Platte's had in the game. Here's a 3, top of the lane. That's going to miss from Emily Hansen. North Platte had made 4 in a row from behind the arc before that miss. 27-25. York by 2, 6:45 to go in regulation here at the Doghouse. York in the paint. Oh, find their cutter again. That's Mia Burke, and this is more what you expected from York. North Platte had been playing man. They've kind of switched off to zone. That's been indicative of the change here. Here's Kaminsky. A lot of contact, no foul. Coach Hammond can't believe the no whistle on that call, or no call as the case may be. York going to have the basketball here. Up by 4 now, 29-25. Kaminsky falls down. She needs to get back up. Needs to get back up now. Here's Cast underneath. Kickball going to be whistled here on York. Our game brought to you in part by another round in River's Edge Golf Course. We're not going to be doing any golfing anytime soon with the snow on the ground, but you can definitely stop into another round. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports. They'll have the playoff games on today and tonight and tomorrow, too. There's a miss by York. North Platte got the rebound. It looks like a push-off on York as North Platte was going in to get the rebound. Kirsten Portwine going to get whistled for the foul. Lauren Hagedon's going to come out, as will Mia Burke. Back in is Maddie Portwine. North Platte working against full court pressure. Baseball pass, and it's intercepted. Boy, you can understand Hansen. She saw Zern cutting the other way, but the pass wasn't long enough. York basketball, top of the key. They're going to have a free throw line jumper swish for Rylan Cass. And here's York, who has answered. They can't miss, and now they almost had a steal. 31-25, 6 unanswered here by the Dukes. North Platte, backside. There's Zern wide open for 2. Great job by Avery to get down the court in a hurry. Now North Platte, they got to get after it defensively. Kaminsky almost had a steal. The ball's loose. Freeze got it. North Platte does have it. Need to settle down the ball. Goodness gracious. Coach Hammond questioning the official there, but the girls needed no location on the court right there. The ball had been deflected. The one place you can't stop is half-court line, because that's going to happen more times than it's not, where the ball will go into the backcourt or your foot will, either resulting in a backcourt violation. After North Platte had gotten after it defensively and got the steal. It's a 4-point game here. York 31, North Platte 27. A lot of time left, just under 5 minutes to go. York in the paint. Here's the kick out. Portwine for 3, missing. Over the back, should have been whistled easily there on Cast. No whistle, but North Platte did come down with the ball. Now contact, out of play, going to be North Platte ball. Celebrity news. Shelly Byrne, the new North Platte high volleyball court in the building. Looking over some probable potential gals that'll be on her squad next year. There's the inbound pass. Contact between Freeze and Chloe Cook, the 213s. And they do whistle a foul. I think that's on York. Yeah, the pass was intended for Macy Freeze, and then just kind of, it'd be like defense, it'd be like pass interference is exactly what happened. York stepped in front. Now we're going to have an offensive foul, and that's going to be on North Platte. They were trying to get through a screen, and that's on Zern, her 3rd. Both teams have got 4 fouls, so free throws could become a thing here in a few minutes. But that's about all we've got left is a few minutes. 4 minutes and 28 seconds to play in the 4th quarter. 31-27 York basketball. Chloe Cook. Now Portwine, now back to Cook, left side. They want to go into the high post. Down on the block is Portwine, shooting, missing, tried to get her own rebound. She did, and I think they're going to get Zern, and that'll be number 4 if that's the case. No, going to be on Outerkirk. And that's her first. That doesn't hurt nearly as bad. But it is the 5th foul on North Platte. 4:11 to play. York trying to get it in, contact. And now they're going to whistle North Platte for that one. And that's going to be on Freeze, and she's gone. Wow. Macy, some great defense tonight. Would you believe this? No points this evening, though. Averages 4.5. None tonight, but she's helped open up other players tonight. Still 4-point game, 4:07 to go. York basketball here with Kirsten Portwine. Portwine gets a nice screen here from Burke, still on the wing right side. Outerkirk stayed with her. Under 4 to go, 3 minutes, 55 seconds to play. Oh, no, Hanson thought about going after a ball. If she would have got it, it would have been a steal. It likely would have been a layup. York basketball still, though. She decided to stay back. Everything on the wing here, right side. Ball deflected as the pass comes up top with Portwine. Now Chloe Cook. York being very patient here, as you probably should, with a 4-point lead. There's a three, airborne, Portwine swish. And Maddie Portwine has 10 and 2 3-pointers in the game, and that was big to make it a 7-point lead again here, 34-27. And now going to have a foul here on York as North Platte brings the ball down. Our game brought to you in part by Dave's Place, Pizza, Wings, and more on East 4th Street in North Platte. New owners, too. Bring the friends, bring the family. The game's on at Dave's Place today as well. Foul was on Kirsten Portwine. That was her second. North Platte gets the inbound here. Hanson has got it, hand in her face. And now Zern. Hannaborg on the wing. There's her cutter. Kaminsky couldn't catch it cleanly, but it was touched by, no. Yeah, I thought it was. Yes, York did get, wasn't more than a fingernail, but they got a hand on it. North Platte will inbound underneath their own hoop. Outerkirk, quick three. Oh, way long, picked up by Hanson. Then Outerkirk, woo, that wasn't pretty. And it all ends in nothing for North Platte except for a loose ball and York going the other way. 2:46 to play in the game, 7-point lead here for York. At the end of the third, it was tied at 25-25. That's really as close as North Platte ever had it. They outscored York 20-9 in the third, but it's been the other way around here in the fourth quarter. York's gotten after it. Deflection underneath. That's going to be a whistle and a foul on Emily Hanson. The senior going to pick up the personal foul. Just 2 minutes, 24 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Things looked very promising 4 minutes ago. Here's a free throw. That's short by Ryan Cast. Time's running out here. North Platte can hit some shots. The defense has not been as good on the other side, though. Maybe that's York's played a little better, but York helps North Platte out with a couple of missed free throws. North Platte also got a little turnover happy here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kaminsky, drives the hoop, shoots, misses, and loose ball pulled in here by York. Dukes across the timeline. And they're going to make North Platte have to come and get it, I think. They'll work the corners here. We're under 2 minutes to go. Minute 55. York up 34-27. York on an 8-2 run right now. And here is a foul. You knew that was going to have to come. At some point, you're going to have to stop the clock. So it finally comes with a $1:44 to go in regulation. And will send Maddie Portwine to the free throw line. I don't have her for any attempts from the line until now. 57% on the year, but it misses and rebounded by Zern. Boy, opportunity knocks. You know what they say. North Platte needs to take advantage. Here's Hannaborg. Goes baseline, wanted to pass back to Kaminsky, but she'd already turned her back to go the other way. You can see Coach Hammond down here frustrated. And now timeout taken by York with just under 90 seconds to go in the game. 1:28 to go in regulation. York up and should be able to seal the deal here. 34-27. We'll step aside with a fortified group. 30-second timeout. You're listening to FM 98.1 AM 1410 and watching our live stream at northplattepost.com.
God. gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse, Derek Beck along with you. That was a Fortify Group timeout. The Fortify Group with Kevin McGann, 621 South Dewey Street here in North Platte. For farm, crop, auto, home, and commercial insurance, check out the Fortify Group. Well, the third quarter was all North Platte, and unfortunately for the Dogs, the fourth quarter's all been the Dukes. As they are on, what did we say, an 8-2 run right now here over the Dogs, and have possession with 1:28 to go here in the game. Portwine with the ball, guarded here by Kaminsky. A steal be good here. Portwine doing good. Hands off with Loosevelt. Yeah, they're going to work the corners here. They're going to make North Platte foul or have something wide open here. And there's the foul. That'll be on Kaminsky. And this will be one more 1-and-1. That was the 9th team foul on North Platte. So 1-and-1 here for Josie Loosevelt. Swish. Loosevelt, I have her with 5 points. That was her first free throw attempt of the game. This will be the 11th free throw of the game here for York. And it will go through also. 36-27, back up by 9 here for York. North Platte High, 55 seconds to go. They've got it with Hanson. Right elbow shot might have been deflected. It's going to be saved back in play here by York. 48 seconds to go, and this is all but over here. Going to have another foul on North Platte just to make it interesting here, but too little too late. All this should have been happening likely early on, and the defense just changed. So North Platte played fantastic defense. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter was great. And the fourth quarter, you got to credit York. I think they finally figured out what is North Platte doing. How do we beat what they're doing against us? And they did, and it showed here in the fourth quarter. They've got a 10-point lead now with another free throw by Loosevelt. Second one will miss. She's 3 of 4, and it's 37-27. We've got another timeout taken here as well. We'll take one last regulation timeout with 38.3 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. York 37, North Platte 27 here in the girls' game.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
North Platte Post Sports.
38.3 seconds to go in regulation. North Platte girls, boy, they made it interesting. If you go back and listen to my call, I was pretty excited there in the third quarter. North Platte, made 5 3-pointers in the third quarter. So those 15 points alone with great defense got them back into the ball game. The inbound is going to be stolen away here by York, but that eventually would lead to the game getting tied at the end of the third quarter at 25-25. But much like the first quarter when North Platte only scored 3 points in the game, North Platte's only scored 2 points here in the fourth quarter. North Platte next week will have Alliance Then the next week's the busy week at Hastings, at Scotts Bluff, and at Gary. Free throw up and in by Loosefelt. She'll make them both. She just keeps adding to the total here for York. This win's going to look a lot more impressive than it was at the end of the day for York. But for them, they don't really care, right? They're going to go to 13-1. And you want to get in games like this where maybe you didn't have your best night. Even on an off night, you need to find ways to still find a way to win sometimes. And for York, that's what they're going to take away from a game tonight. For North Platte, the thing they got to take away is we can be close. How do we finish a game that we're that close? And here's Outerkirk along three. That goes out of play behind the basket. Yeah, North Platte shows signs, and they have all year that, man, they could be a real competitive team. You put Clancy Brown back in the lineup, that changes a lot of things for North Platte High too, but that'd be an excuse to lean on that one too hard. We're going to tick down to triple zeros. Your final score tonight is going to be York 39 and North Platte 27. So, yeah, York is going to go to 13-1. They will likely stay number 4 in the Omaha World Herald in Class B, which they should. You shouldn't be penalized for a tight game, and it's going to end up a 12-point win when it was all said and done. But, yeah, North Platte definitely had York on the ropes there for a while. Dogs are going to drop to 3-14 on the year, and I think they're going to feel good about having almost a week to think about things, get back in the gym, get back into some normalcy here over the next several days in a row. Now, we still got another game to go. On the way next is our Quick Stop post-game show. We'll go over the numbers. We'll talk with Coach Hammond. It's all on the way next. Again, in the girls' game, final score, York 39, North Platte 27. You're listening to the voice of the Dogs, FM 98.1 AM 1410, and watching our live stream online at northplattepost.com.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. With your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gives you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and Bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials, too. Call in an order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too.
Swift Auto Center.
Go Dogs from Swift Auto Center of North Platte as you listen on KWOQ North Platte 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Quick Stop post-game show here, brought to you, of course, by Quick Stop. 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open always right around the corner. The cheerleaders having their parents' night tonight, so they were just recognized on the court. Wow, a girls' game that I would guess most didn't think would be very entertaining. You got a great York team, record-wise, comes in at 12-1, taking on a 3-13 North Platte team. It's a great game. Final score, 39-27. York ends up winning it. North Platte only able to squeak out 2 points in the fourth quarter, but boy, they had York on the ropes. And probably all of those girls for York and coaches, too, looking at each other going, what has happened here? It's 25-25 at the end of the third quarter, but good teams figure it out. York did. York's a great team, and they win 39-27. Let's look at your numbers here, brought to you by Clear Focus Eye Care. Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. You can schedule your appointment today at Clear Focus Eye Care. For the Lady Dogs, unofficially here, led by Emily Hansen. The senior had 9 points, three-pointer there in the third. Avery Zern had a great game, 6 points tonight. Jaden Outerkirk, 6 points, 2 threes. Both of those, 2 of the 5 that North Platte would score in the third quarter. Winnie Hanneborg had 3. That was on a 3 in the third quarter. And Abby Kaminsky, 3 points on a 3 in the third quarter. And that was the deal they couldn't miss. What North Platte on that stretch, they hit 5 threes in the third quarter. 4 of them were in a row. 4 threes in a row for North Platte. For York, they were led, when it was all said and done, by Maddie Portwine. The sophomore had 10 points in the game, 8 of those in the second half of play, spurred by a 3-point shot in the third quarter that got them going. Josie Loosefelt had 9 points in the ball game. Chloe Cook had 6. Ryland Cast added 6 points for York as well. Kinley Combs off the bench had 2. Kirsten Portwine, their point guard, had 2 points in the game. Lauren Hagedone had 2 points, and Mia Burke, a senior, had 2 points for North Platte. As I said, for the Lady Dogs, they will have a few days off. They'll play Alliance next week, and the 28th, I believe that is next Saturday. I just want to make sure. I couldn't remember off the top of my head if 28th was Friday or Saturday. So North Platte's got a full week off for their girls, and they're going to hit the gym. With the snow days this week, they didn't have an opportunity to practice, although I will say they looked well rested tonight, as you would think. But time in the gym, you can't ever have too much time in the gym. So North Platte at Alliance next Saturday will be the next game that they've got for York. They'll be taking part in the Central Conference Tournament, which begins, I think, on Tuesday. Locations in central Nebraska. I know the finals and semifinals are all going to be played at the York Dome. So if York can get there, home court advantage for York next week. This is the Quick Stop post-game show. We'll try to talk with the head coach when we come up next. North Platte falls to York this afternoon in the girls' game, 39-27. You're listening to FM 98.1 and watching NorthPlattePost.com.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. Quick Stop post-game show. Opportunity to visit with head coach for the Lady Dogs, Tyson Hammond. Close. Good game last night. I think the girls probably had to feel good after picking up the win on the road, no doubt, against McCook last night. The shooting took a little while tonight, but that was the case for York as well. But we were just talking off the air about your defense. That set everything up to be a great game and a competitive game, one you had a chance to win.
Yeah, you know, that's we played incredibly well defensively throughout the game. Our ability to be active and switch things and make things difficult for the other team, you know, gives us a chance on nights like this where offensively we're struggling. And you know, we're not struggling right now offensively necessarily from an execution standpoint. It's just a making shot standpoint. And, you know, we're getting good shots, but sometimes we just rush it a little bit, and we just don't always shoot it as confidently as we need to. The third quarter, we shot it confidently, and we made some shots. And it makes the game fun when the ball goes in the hoop.
No doubt about it. 5 threes in the third, and defense was great at the other end. You come all the way back, tie it up at the end of the third, and then I don't know if that was the break that York needed, was the break between quarters right there, but they came out and just their shots started dropping for the first time all night, really, at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, Coach Kern's an incredibly good coach. He does a great job with his girls, and you know, we had a really good third quarter. We got it tied up, and they ran a couple of sets coming out of the fourth quarter that they got buckets out of. They executed well. We'd done a really good job the whole game of recognizing their sets and being able to take them out of those things. And they ran a couple of different things that I don't necessarily know that they run a ton of. And they got a couple good looks and they made them. So, you know, that's games like that are going to be about executing and taking care of the important possessions, and they had 2 really good ones to start the quarter. And against a team like them, you know, when we don't have the shot clock, they're a team that a 4-point lead is like a 10-point lead because they're going to be real patient with what they do, and they executed well, and we missed a couple open shots, and it made things difficult.
Talking with Tyson Hammond, head coach for the North Platte girls, 39-27 York wins. We were just talking about that off the air. I was asking you about the shot clock. Class A versus Class A, you've got it. It's a mixed bag out here because a lot of Class B schools that you're playing. How difficult is that one night to the next, having it, not having it for your kids?
Well, it's been basically the thing for us is we just don't talk about it a ton.
That's probably good.
We're going to, you know, we kind of decided starting the year that, you know, we were going to continue to play defense the way we want to play defense. And in games where we do have the shot clock, you know, that gives us an opportunity to put teams in tougher situations at the end of the clock. And in games where we don't, we just have to try to pressure a little bit more and force more turnovers. And that's, you know, kind of the way we've looked at it. And, you know, tonight was, you know, very similar as in the fact that, you know, we were able to play great defense. It's just you could tell by the fourth quarter our closeouts weren't as good. It's,
right.
You know, playing long stretches like that, when you get stretched past 35 seconds, when you got to play great defense for 45, 50 seconds multiple times in a game, it starts to wear on you. In the fourth quarter, I think that was a little bit too, is we were starting to get a little bit tired. Like were still playing hard, but we just weren't quite as crisp on our closeouts, and we gave up a couple more open shots.
Finally here, what a weird week with the weather, not having school, and then you got to go play 2 games, didn't get to practice. Now you kind of get a week off before Alliance. It'll be nice to hit the gym, I imagine, next week and not have to go play a game on Tuesday.
Yeah, it'll be. We actually talked about this last week. Since before Christmas break, we've only had one stretch where we practiced 2 or more days in a row.
Yeah.
And this week ended up that way too. So, the next couple weeks, it looks like at least we'll have a chance to get a little bit more routine and a little more practice, and hopefully we can work on a few of those little execution things and things like that. But it'll be nice to be a little bit more back in a routine and back to normal. But even with the 2 days off, our kids played really well yesterday and today. I'm really happy with the things we're doing. Basketball is a game of makes and misses. When it goes in, things look really good, and when they don't, it looks kind of rough, but that's part of the game.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Go get some rest. I know it's been a long week for you too, and we'll go do it again next week.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Tyson Hammond joining us here on our Quick Stop post-game show. Again, York wins the girls' game by a final of 39-27. And York goes to 13-1 on the year. North Platte falls to 3-14. We are about 10 minutes away from the tip. We'll step aside for a moment. Get ready for the boys' game. Give you some info on that. Double dip starting lineups. The tip, it's all ahead here on FM 98.1, AM 1410. And thank you to everybody watching on the live stream tonight at NorthPlattePost.com.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and jackets up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also are the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. They also sell gift cards, perfect for any birthday or special event. See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow, or give them a call at 534-3628.
The following is a North Platte Post sports presentation. It's time for North Platte High basketball from FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance. The Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Foles and Brent Rogo. Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters. Another round in River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota and Sandhills State Bank. And also brought to you by Larry's Glass, the D&N Event Center, Great Plains Health, and Great Plains Home Care. Larry's RV, Bill Summers Ford Lincoln Honda Nissan, the North Platte Public Schools, Willow Creek Embroidery, Quick Stop Convenience Stores, and Runs Up. Video coverage brought to you by Allo Communications. It's time to join the voice of the Dogs courtside with Paxton Gordon.
Well, Paxton is here, but Paxton's not on the air tonight. Well, you can be if you want to be.
I'm here. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's a quick stop pregame show here. Let's talk about the boys here. The girls, what a great game a moment ago. Boys for North Platte, they got a win last night also, 62-52 at McCook last night. And that was a good game. McCook is 9-4 on the year. That puts North Platte at 9-6, taking on a York team tonight that is all. We talked about the York girls being ranked by the Omaha World Herald. The York boys are also ranked in Class B at 9-3 on the year. They're getting ready for their conference tournament. When you come in as a Class B team to North Platte, not only do you want to win, you want to win for a little extra reason. The points that come along with it that could seed things later on, whether it's a conference tournament or sub-district district competition later on. So York's going to give North Platte all they want tonight.
Yeah, they're going to give it all they want, and it really comes down for North Platte to come out the gate pretty fast. They're susceptible to just coming out pretty slow and kind of just meander for the first couple of minutes, and that allows teams, specifically from Class B, to come and kind of punch, I would say a little bit above their weight, but a little bit of that, and that kind of gets, of course, head coach Matt Kaminsky not on the right happy foot, and they have to work their way back, and that's kind of how the first start of the season was for the Dogs. A lot of fighting back from deficits that they put themselves into to begin with, so it's kind of turned around in this nice little winning streak that they've had. They've been getting out to a much better start. It helps that they've been able to shoot the basketball a little more proficiently, but against a York team that is not a slouch and is a very much great opponent in Class B with a nice record, it's going to be another one where the Dogs are going to have to not overlook as they get further and further into, again, next week.
Well, is that a key to the game? Let's do that. Keys to the game brought to you by Al's Lock and Safe, securing North Platte and the surrounding area for over 50 years. Hot start, don't overlook.
It's got to be a hot start offensively because, again, you look a couple Saturdays ago, River Johnston hitting those 9 threes, a new school record. They got off to a hot start in that game themselves. They didn't look too far ahead. They were focused in. They were locked in. They had a good pregame warm-up. That's where coaches kind of identified some of those slow starts as they're not getting into the right headspace during pregame warm-up. Looked very intense out there during the warm-up, so I think offensively, if they're able to get fast, clean looks offensively, that's how I think they're going to get off good. But on defensive side, it's all about that transition defense. It's been kind of struggling every now and then where they'll sluggishly not be able to get back in that transition, and because of that, it allows some nice, easy points that lets the other team get into a run. So if they can lock down in the transition better, that then can also open up their own transition offense that they have been improving on later in this part of the season.
Well, last night at McCook, we told you North Platte takes care of business by a final of 62-52 when it was all said and done. Well, how about Lance Gifford last night? A season-high 21 points for the junior last night. You talked about the three-point shooting by River Johnson. He had a couple last night as well. I believe he sits at 41 on the year coming into tonight's game against York.
Lance has been, and I want to hit on with Lance a little bit. He's kind of lying in the groove player. He's been on the fringes of, in the second half, starting to develop more into that third, fourth time scorer. Jesse Mock will have a couple games where he puts up 12, a couple of threes in the first quarter, but Gifford's been there all season, defensively and offensively. He's got that length and that explosiveness into the lane, which kind of isn't a mix that North Platte has in terms of their true size. Yeah, Carter Kelly's got the size, but doesn't have that much explosion to get into the paint. Gifford has that size and that explosion and craftiness, so popping off for 20 doesn't surprise me. It's just more of a finally, it actually came out.
There you go. There's your into the groove as well. Farmers and ranchers, now's the time to get those ATVs, UTVs serviced with Midwest Cycle and ATV. Well, it's that time. We're going to take one more break. We'll bring you the double dip starting lineups and get you the tip. North Platte and York boys basketball next on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching on the live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Time for your Double Dip starting lineups here for the boys' game. Double Dip's Ice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in downtown North Platte. For York, 9-3 on the year. We told you number 8 in Class B by the Omaha World Herald. Their head coach is Scott Lamberty. They will start Garrett Ivey, a 6-foot senior, averaging 10.5 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, season high 18 against Grand Island Central Catholic. Ryan Severs, a 6-foot senior, averaging 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, season high 22 against Grand Island Northwest. Ryan Houston, a 6'2" sophomore, averaging 6.5 points, 3 rebounds, season high 14 against Elkhorn. Barrett Olson, a 6'2" senior, averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds, season high 20 points against Amherst. And Austin Finney, a 6'3" senior for York. For North Platte High, 9-6 on the year. Matt Kaminsky, their head coach, a 1994 McCook High grad. They'll go with Carter Kelly, a 6'7" senior. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, season high 22 points against Elkhorn. Lance Gifford, we told you he had 21 last night. That's a season high for the 6'4" junior, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds per basketball game. Daniel Shea, a 6'6" senior, averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds, season high 12 against Columbus and against Sydney. And, of course, River Johnston, the much-talked-about River Johnston, 6'2" senior, averaging 19 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, season high. That night he had 9 3-pointers against Sydney, 33 in the game that night. River is a part of the 1,000-point club now here at North Platte High School, joining Danny Woodhead and Trey Moore. He's got over 1,200 points after the McCook game last night. He surpassed 1,200 last night, so I set on 1,300 now for River Johnston. And then Jesse Mock, the 6'1" junior, averaging 8 points, 2 rebounds, season high 14 against Columbus. All right, we're ready to go here. Lights are back on, which is good for me. Here at North Platte High School. Here in the boys' game. Girls lost to York earlier, final 39-27. Boys ready to go here as well. Somewhat of a local officiating crew here for the boys' game as well. Tell you about that here in a few minutes. North Platte High in the white uniforms, the blue numbers, gold trim. They've got it here with Jesse Mock. Want to quickly go inside to Johnson. Now down low to Kelly. Yeah, Carter with the first two for North Platte. Off to a quick start here for North Platte High School. York basketball, working the wing here left side. Ryan Houston. Now Sievers. And into the corner with Austin Finney. Good defense out on the perimeter here by Gifford. York basketball still long, cross-court pass to Sievers. Pull up Jay from about 12, drops it in here for Ryan Sievers and ties the game at 2 apiece. North Platte back the other way. Minute gone by here in the boys game. Catching is Gifford up top. Drives the hoop. Now he will dish at the end with Shea. Daniel turnaround jumper missing, and North Platte tried to get the offensive rebound. They will. Lance Gifford hauls it in after the miss, and they will get it back. If the shot clock was on, that'd be a bigger deal here tonight. We talked about that with Coach Hammond. Kind of a weird deal in Class A. Everybody uses the shot clock, but only when you're playing another Class A opponent. So North Platte has the shot clock here, but unless they're playing a Class A opponent, that one won't be on. But kind of weird to have it, not have it if you're a team like North Platte. Here's a pull-up three. Other end, nothing but net for Barrett Olson. And York takes a 5-2 lead here over North Platte with 6:11 to go here in the opening quarter. Carter Kelly, quick pass left side with Mock. Now back here up top with Johnston. He'll go away. There's a three in the corner. Gifford missing and rebounded by Barrett Olson for York. York basketball. Olson gets the ball in the hands of Ivy. Finds his cutter. Finney, free throw jumper. Good. York starts 3 for 3. And they are quickly up 7-2. There's a miss by Johnston. Rebound pulled in by Mock. Pull up. Carter Kelly can't get it to go. North Platte 1 of 6 to start the game. And almost had a steal here at the other end. We'll have a quick timeout by Coach Kaminsky for North Platte. We'll step aside for the Fortify Group timeout ourselves. 5:27 to go here in the opening quarter. It's York 7, North Platte 2. You are listening to FM 98.1 and AM 1410 and watching online here at northplattepost.com.
This is Joe from Swift Auto Center in North Platte. The Dogs play here. KOOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe and a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back after that Fortify Group timeout. Long three, you gotta be kidding me. That was a good 25-foot out from Barrett Olson, who's got 6, and York has yet to miss tonight. They lead it 10-2, and now North Platte gonna throw it away here at the other end as well. So York gonna end up with the basketball again. 2 North Platte turnovers here in the first 3 minutes of play as well. We're just under 5 to go, first quarter, and already an 8-point York lead here in the boys game. York basketball here with Ryan Sievers, wants to penetrate the kick out. Finney thought about a three. Now they'll come up to Barrett Olson, head fake from three-point land. You got to respect that. Now Ivy, he will pull up for three. Missing, nobody boxes out Barrett Olson, who will pick it up on the backside, put it in, and he has got 8 of the 12 here for York. North Platte at the other end with Gifford to the hoop, and Lance Gifford. A quick 2 here for North Platte. More of that, please, for North Platte High. Down by a score of 12-4 right now. Back to single digits anyway. 4:10 to play. York quickly down on the block, draws a double team here quickly now into the corner with Ryan Sievers far side. Find their cutter, that's Houston. He's got Finney coming into the paint. Now Barrett for three in the corner. That will miss, and it ends up going right to Carter Kelly. Long outlet pass to Johnston, and he's fouled and will have 2 free throws. To the free throw line, River Johnston will go. 65% on the year for River. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in this opening quarter of play. And Johnston, broadcaster's jinx, he'll miss. 3:50 to play. Our game brought to you in part by Red Willow Chemical. At Red Willow Chemical, they offer both generic and name brand chemicals and fertilizer and bulk options. Get a hold of them, rwchemical.com. Johnson will get the basketball and shoot his second free throw here for the Dogs. Another Manette. North Platte down 12-5. York basketball trying to back in is Snodgrass. He will shoot, miss, and rebounded by the Dogs. Long outlet pass here to Carter Kelly. Wanted to go back into the corner, but Jesse Mock wasn't quite ready for it. He is able to haul in the ball, thank goodness. Now down to Kincaid. Draws a double team. Gifford thought about a three. He'll drive the hoop. Now stops, shoots, misses. Johnston gets the rebound. I thought he was pushed out of play. No contact. Nobody else touched the ball either. So out off of North Platte. Dogs are 2 of 8 from the field. Gifford leaves the ball game here for North Platte. Jackson Polk in. York up top with Barrett Olson. Drives the hoop, misses. North Platte, Johnston quickly to Polk in the corner. They'll reverse it now. Carter Kelly up top. Johnston, baseline. Throws it across the key here to Kelly. Polk again standing on the wing left side. 2:37 to go. Here's the three. That's Kelly, and that will miss. Rebounded by York. Long outlet pass. Ahead to Sievers. Penetrates the lane. Lays one up, but short. Carter Kelly brings down the loose ball. Outlet pass to Johnston, and York thought it was off of North Platte. I wouldn't have argued it if they said it was. But the official didn't see that. He says it was off of York. And it's North Platte high ball with Carter Kelly in front of their bench. Yeah, it was close. Official might have had a better view of it than I. Carter underneath and going to whistle a foul on the floor against York. Yeah, going to go on Leighton Snodgrass. North Platte quickly in here to Kincaid. Turnaround hook shot. Misses. The ball went right back to him off the glass into Kincaid. He's got 2. North Platte needed that. So they've clawed back. They're down by 5, 12-7. Under 2 minutes to go. Now going to have a check foul. That'll be on Kincaid. He tried to go with Barrett Olson, but feet were moving. They're typically going to call that a foul. Have some substitutions. Austin Finney comes back into the game. He'll replace Barrett Olson. No, Olson stays in. Marshall McCarthy comes out, as well as Ryan Sievers. Also back in is Ryan Houston. North Platte trying to play defense. Here's the inbound by York. Have it with Ivy in the corner. Want a cross-court pass here to Houston. Wing right side. They will hand to Olson. Back into the corner. Snodgrass looking for some help. Waiting. Out Ivory in the paint. Wants to go down to the block. It was poked out of there. No pun intended by Lance Polk. And then the ball knocked into the announcer's table in front of us off of York. So North Platte basketball. Again, that was a good timeout that Coach Kaminsky used earlier. North Platte settled down. They've gotten it back to within 5 here. Oh, Johnson, he thought Carter Kelly was going to come out on the wing. That didn't happen, so a 4th turnover on North Platte right now. Minute 16 to play here in the opening quarter. York by 5, 12-7. Scott Lamberty, the head coach for York, he's been there forever, on his feet. And just watch his kids throw it away. A steal by North Platte. Oh, but they will throw it away as well. A wide open Lance Gifford was standing down on the right block, and the pass was too strong and goes out of play. That was going to be an easy 2, and it was going to be a 3-point game at that point. And there's a steal. North Platte's got a 2-on-1. Polk waiting for some help. He has got Carter Kelly, the trailer, and now Johnston for 3. Short, and nobody there to box out either for North Platte High. 36 seconds to go here. Opening quarter play here on FM 98.1, NorthPlattePost.com for all of you that are watching the video stream. And York going to take the last shot here of the quarter. They've got it with 20 seconds to go. York clear out near the half-court stripe with 10 seconds to go. 9, down to 8, 7, 12-7 lead for York. A pull-up from Ivory misses. York gets another chance, 2 seconds. They'll get a chance at a 3 off the back of the rim. That was close. And at the end of the first quarter, North Platte withstands the run by York, who leads it 7-12. But it was 7-2 before North Platte would score the last 5 unanswered in the quarter. So 1 in the books here in the boys game. We'll step aside and bring you the second quarter next. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching on NorthPlattePost.com.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair Dino Pay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse, I'm Derek Beck, pinch hitting for Paxton Gordon tonight. He's here, giving his voice a little bit of a rest here on a Saturday night. Bulldogs down to York here in the boys game, 12-7 as we start the second quarter of play. Good ball movement here. Snodgrass for 3. The ball's loose. Both teams go after the rebound. Pulled in by Barrett Olson. He'll miss. Rebounded by Carter Kelly. North Platte High has got it. Down by 5. 7:30 to go here in second quarter. Girls game earlier went to York 39-27. River Johnston into the corner here. Carter Kelly for 3. Halfway down, and it comes out to York. Dukes will work the wing, almost threw it away as Austin Feeney was screening away. Ball was supposed to go to him. Houston now back to Snodgrass, pulls the trigger on another 3, and that will hit the strap that connects to the basket. So that automatically is going to go back to North Platte on a miss. Who you got in the football games tonight, Paxton?
Well, you know, as a Broncos fan, got to stick it with the Jaguars.
You're going to go against AFC West tonight.
As I told all of my friends back in college, I will never vote for anybody else besides the Denver Broncos, even if it soils the AFC West.
All right, there you go. How about Cowboys 49ers tonight? There's a 3 by Carter Kelly.
Oh,
bang! Oh, Lance Gifford, I don't know what I was thinking. That's Gifford, who was hot last night, too. and makes it a 2-point game.
The Gift Monster on a roll early on here.
Okay, so who do you have quickly, and I'll let it go, Dallas or the Niners?
Even though I hate Iowa State, it's got to be Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy and the Niners.
The Niners, all right. There you go, Paxton Gordon. Had to get your picks. I'll give you mine a little later on. 6:16 to play here before halftime. North Platte was down 12-2. Here's a three, and they will match it. Will York. Ryan Sievers hits the long bomb. And their first points of the second quarter give York a 5-point advantage again, 15-5. North Platte down on the perimeter. Head fake from Shea. Cross quarter here to Johnston. Drives the bucket. Big jump stock. Now to Gifford, who goes baseline. And a blocking foul on York. Boy, I like Lance Gifford's game the last couple of nights. He's been very aggressive. At 6'4", if you're Matt Kaminsky, you're like, more of that, please. And you see Jimmy Peck down there as well. And he is one of the assistant coaches, and he's kind of nodding, yes, more of that, please. 5:45 to go here first quarter. Free throw is going to be a miss by Gifford. North Platte, 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Second free throw is coming. And it will miss also, and rebounded here by York. North Platte going to be the beneficiary of a York turnover here. York throws it away at the other end. 4 turnovers on the Dukes. North Platte brings it down with River. Johnston comes right side here with Gifford. And now back to River left side. Takes it baseline, the kick out. Kelly for 3, halfway down. Pops out, offensive rebound by Shea. Back to Carter. Big jump stop into the corner. Here's the 3. That's Mock. Can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Gotta love it. If you can't hit it, get the rebound. 3 of them on this trip down the court here for North Platte High School. River Johnston averaging 19 a game. Just 1 free throw tonight. Gets a screen. Gonna come to Kelly here right side. One thing about averaging 19 points a game, you're gonna get everybody's best defender also every night. And here's a foul as North Platte goes to the hoop. And that's on Austin Feeney. Picks up his second foul. 4th on York. North Platte will inbound underneath their own hoop here with Carter Kelly. Lob pass to Johnston. Gets it into the corner. Carter Kelly head fake. Drives the bucket. Jump stop to the hoop. Gets it to roll in for Carter Kelly, who has 4 points in the game. And it's a 3-point lead again here. 15-12. For York. Dukes working it right side with Sievers. Coming up to catch is Houston, top of the key. Uses his dribble between the legs. Gets a screen. Now has Ivy. Ivy, a hand in his face by Daniel Shea. Next dead ball, Caden Jonason going to check in for Coach Kaminsky. York down on the block. There's a trap. Now the kick out back to McCarthy. And a quick foul here on Carter Kelly, who came out to defend his first. Barrett Olson going to come back in here for York. Daniel Shea checks out here for North Platte. Here's York on the baseline, and they'll go back door here with Barrett Olson. He's got 10 here in the game, back up to a 17-12 advantage. And another foul here on York. That will be Garrett Ivy, and that's his second. And River Johnston going to go to the free throw line. 1 for 2 today. His only point in the game, a free throw. Now he's got 2. (17-13), 2-possession game here. Free throw here, make it a 1-possession game, and Johnston does it. Rivers got 3 and is 3 of 4, 3-point game. 17-14, York almost threw it away. the other way, try to go coast to coast, leave it short. A long pass out in front. Johnson can't handle, but he's able to save it back into play. Into the corner is Johnston. He's going to take it strong to the hoop. And one! River Johnston with authority will get the 2 and head to the free throw line. Johnston with 5 points, and it's a 1-point game, ladies and gents. North Platte was down by 10 earlier in this game. Actually, 8. No, they were down 10. Yeah, 12-2 was the deficit. And now it is a tie game, 17-17. As Johnston makes the free throw, he's got 6. And now they'll play defense here at the other end. York basketball, dribble drive here from Barrett Olson. Turnaround jumper in the paint, leaves it well short there. And the loose ball pulled in here by North Platte High. Can take the lead this time down. Johnston has it on the wing left side. Now in the hands of Jesse Mott. Coming up to catch is Johnson. Now dribble drive. Gifford, strong move to the hoop. It won't quite go. And then a foul, and that may be on Gifford from behind trying to get his own rebound. Now going to be Carter Kelly on the backside, a push-off. And that's 2 on Carter. Caleb Kincaid going to come into the game now for North Platte High. Our game brought to you in part by Another Round River's Edge Golf Course. Good times, great food, drinks, and sports at Another Round Sports Bar at River's Edge Golf Course. Come have another round with them. They've got the playoff games on tonight. They likely have got us on tonight out there as well. They usually do. And 2 more NFL playoff games tomorrow. Oh, boy, what a move. Ryan Sievers, and nobody tried to stop him for North Platte. That was a little discouraging, as it will be York going back up here 19-17 by 2 with a layup from Ryan Sievers coast to coast. So North Platte ball, their end. The inbound to Lance Gifford. North Platte will reverse it here with Johnson. Takes a dribble, now will hand off to Gifford. Passes with Mock. Mock to the hoop, tries to go glass. It's short. Off the miss, it's deflected out of play, and it will stay with North Platte. North Platte to inbound underneath their own hoop. Gifford, outlet pass with Kincaid. He's going to take it all the way in. Missed. Johnson's going to poke it back out, but it's going to go right to York off the miss. Here comes Ivy into the corner for Olsen. 3. It's too strong and rebounded by North Platte off of the miss. Here comes River Johnston trying to go coast to coast. He'll miss the layup. And a whistle, and it's going to be an offensive foul against River Johnston. And timeout is going to be called here by Coach Scott Lamberty, and York will step aside with a 4-5 group timeout right now. It's York 19, North Platte High 17, 2:09 to go before halftime. You're listening to FM 98.1 AM 1410 and watching the live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
This is Tina, your North Platte Public Schools District Communications Director, and we would like to wish you and yours a happy and safe new year. As a district, we are committed to strengthening our students and staff as we continue to grow academically and socially through dynamic programming, innovative classroom instruction, and engaging activities. It is an exciting time in education, and we are proud to be the public school that serves the needs of our community, students, and their families. We are North Platte Public Schools, and we invite you to come grow with us.
North Platte Post Sports.
FM 98.1 AM 1410, 19-17 York with a 2-point lead here over North Platte High. 2:09 to go here in the game. I don't know if you're catching this. Yeah, you can see it down there. The kid that's running the scoreboard graphics has got his phone out watching the football game. I can't see the score from here because it's too small.
I don't want to call out anybody at KRVN down in, or whoever works in Kearney, but did the same thing a couple games ago.
That's Austin Jacobson, I think, you're talking about. It's funny.
But yeah, he had his phone out watching ESPN.
I care too, but I'm not watching it on my phone.
Please, no.
But he's not calling the game down there either. Although he does need to be paying attention. 19-17, Minute 55 to go. North Platte, great defense on this trip. They'll force a shot that's way short. North Platte's got it. Can tie or take the lead this time down. The only lead North Platte has had in this game was when it was 2-0 Dogs. Johnston wants to come to Kelly, top of the key, with a minute 35 to go. Now Lance Gifford uses the left hand, stops here on the right elbow, finds Kincaid. Kincaid will use his dribble, has it knocked away, and York's got it. I thought they might say out of bounds on the baseline, but York's got the basketball and going the other way. Ryan Houston left Johnson in his shoes. Now a three, they'd have to bank it in. That won't go. North Platte's got it, and they've got 66 seconds to go here in the half. York by 2, 19-17. Again, North Platte can tie or take the lead this trip down. Lance Gifford, lob pass to Johnston. Cross quarter to Kincaid, thought about a three. Gonna drive the hoop, strong move, but too hard off the back of the glass. York has got it, 42 seconds to go. Pull up three by Ivory, and over the back, gonna get whistled here on Leighton Snodgrass. Going up and over Jesse Mock for the rebound. And Rutrow, that was bad timing by York, because that will be the 7th foul as a team on York. It's the 2nd foul on Leighton Snodgrass. And this is going to send Jesse Mock to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Now, the good news for York, Mock's not a great free throw shooter, 38%. Now, I've said that, he'll make it, which is what you want to happen for North Platte if you're North Platte.
There you go. Reverse that.
Reverse
that psychology.
Broadcaster's jinx psychology.
There you go.
See what I'm doing there? That's what happens when I'm pinch hitting. So Mock, his first points of the game. It's a 1-point game with that free throw, 19-18. North Platte is 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Mock's second free throw ties it up. Here at 19-19, we were tied at 2, tied at 17, and now tied at 19. 33 seconds to go. York basketball tied up at 19 all. It almost had a steal by Johnston. Double team, forces a bad pass. York still ends up with it with Snodgrass. Out to Riley Clark for 3. Ball's loose. Carter Kelly's got it. North Platte's got time. 14 seconds to go. That's an eternity. Time to make a couple passes. Think about what you want to do for a shot. Now down to 6. 5, a good screen. River Johnston, dump pass down low. The shot's blocked. North Platte gets it to Daniel Shea at the buzzer. And North Platte will go into the locker room with a 2-point lead. 21-19. North Platte was down by 5 at the end of the first quarter, 12-7. Remember, they were down 12-2 to start this ball game before the comeback began, and now we go into the locker room with the Dogs up by 2, 21-19 over 9-3 York and the Dukes. We will step aside and bring you our Quick Stop halftime show. It's coming up next. North Platte High in the boys game up at half, 21-19. You're listening to FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching live at NorthPlattePost.com.
Attention all hikers, hunters, mountain bikers, fishermen, and off-road enthusiasts. Tired of sleeping on the ground with no amenities? Want a trailer of decent size so you can get off the beaten path? Larry's RV in North Platte is excited to bring in a new line of outdoor trailers that can go wherever you want and give you comforts as well. Sunray and Sunlight Travel have a gross weight of 3,500 pounds and can be towed by smaller SUVs and are equipped with refrigerators, furnaces, stoves, and air conditioning. See the Sunlight and Sunray trailers today at Larry's RV in North Platte.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
Growing relationships, one crop at a time. Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
You're listening to Bulldog Athletics with Swift Auto Center of North Platte on KWOQ North Platte, 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Gosh, I am so hungry, but the game is on.
Well, you big lug, get off the couch and get to Dave's Place Pizza and Wings to watch and fill your massive belly.
Well, why didn't I think of that?
Well, just go to Dave's Place.
Dave's Place at 1510 East 4th is the quintessential place to watch the game and fill your belly. Massive or not, pizzas, wings, calzones, and even great meals for the kiddos. Daily specials too. Call in and order at 532-3922 or order online at davesplacenp.com. DoorDash available too. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
Quick Stop halftime show. Quick Stop, 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open and always right around the corner at halftime. It is North Platte up 21-19 over York, and that's a big deal because York got out to a 12-2 lead to start the ball game. North Platte scored the first bucket of the ball game with Carter Kelly, but then it was a 10-0 run by, or 12-0 run rather, by York to go up 12-2 at the end of the first quarter. It was York 12-7, and then North Platte just comes out on a rail in the second quarter, and they lead it 21-19 here over York. So for North Platte, they are led here unofficially. Lance Gifford leads the way. It was his leading scorer last night at 21. He's got 5 in the first half to lead all of the North Platte scores. Actually, take that back. River Johnson's got 6.
Been betrayed on this one.
Yeah, River Johnston's got 6. My bad. Lance Gifford has got 5. Carter Kelly has 4. And then Caleb Kincaid, Jesse Mock, and Daniel Shea all with 2 points apiece for North Platte High. For York, they're led by Barrett Olson. He's got 10 points, but he had 8 of those in the first quarter. In fact, he hit 2 threes to start the ball game. That was what got the run going. There for York originally, Ryan Sievers has got 7. Austin Finney has got 2 points for York. We'll step aside, take another quick break. It's the Quick Stop halftime show. We'll look at some more numbers. We'll give you some scores from the SPVA tournament that's going on tonight as well over at North Platte Community College. Halftime here, the boys. It's North Platte by 2 over York, 21-19 here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching on the live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local Farmers Insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year from Another Round and River's Edge Golf Course. The staff wants to thank you for your patronage in 2022 and looks forward to 2023. Another Round and River's Edge are your destination for recreation and fine dining. Now is the time for you to sign up for the 2023 season, open to the public with good times, great food, drinks, and sports. Another Round at River's Edge Golf Course wishes you a Happy New Year. Come have another round with them.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse, quick stop halftime show. North Platte here in the boys game leading at intermission 21-19. Girls game earlier went to York 39-27. While we're at it, here with scores before I give you more statistics here this afternoon. SPVA tournament, the boys' third place game went to Perkins County today. They defeated Chase County 46-40. The fifth place boys game went to Hershey, who defeated Kimball 54-52. Girls side, the fifth place girls game went to Perkins County. They beat Sutherland 56-35. And the girls' third place game is going on right now. That's at halftime. North Platte St. Pat's over Chase County, Chase County over St. Pat's at halftime, 21-17. That's the girls' third place game. Still to come tonight, two more games out at the McDonald Belton Gym. So if you're looking for something fun to do here this evening, you can head out there, watch the finals of the SPVA tournament going on out there. Championship games, the first one will be the boys' championship game between North Platte, St. Pat's, and Bridgeport. That's supposed to start around 6 or whenever this third-place girls game is over. And then later tonight at 7:30, the Bridgeport girls versus Hershey. Can't give you a score update from the lone playoff game going on right now. I know you weren't rooting for the Chiefs, but they are winning in the third, 17-10 over the Jags with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. But that's a pretty good game, it sounds like. Maybe you'll get to catch the end of it, Paxton. And then you can watch the late-night game, Cowboys and the 49ers, a little later on.
Cowboys.
Not going to watch that one, huh?
Cowboys.
All right, let's give you some more stats here real quickly from the first half of our basketball game. That is why we're here, I guess. And then we will take another break and bring you the second half. North Platte high shooting, so they're up by 2 here at halftime, 21-19. By the way, I just have to say it, so I don't know if you can hear Jimmy Rhodes in the background. They've been doing the knockout contest for Pop at halftime. When he's doing the announcing out there, he sounds like he's a member of the WWE. He's like Mean Gene from the 80s. Ogre. Yeah, from the 80s out there with the microphone. So good job.
I thought that was only a Kansas thing. Not going to lie. When I did work in Kansas, all the small high schools did that. I always thought that was a small Kansas thing.
Well, I've not seen it at a lot of Class A gyms.
I was going to say.
Some of the smaller schools, they do that. But, okay, back to the statistics. Again, that's why we're here. North Platte in the first half, they're up by 2, 21-19. North Platte not shooting it great, but they're doing a great job of boxing out, rebounding, and they haven't really turned it over a whole lot. 5 turnovers in the first half. North Platte 8 of 26 from the field for 31% and making most of their free throws. You got to do that. 5 of 8 from the line, 62%. Honestly, that's the difference in the game right now is the free throw shooting. York is 7 of 20 from the field for 35%, but York hasn't shot a free throw yet. So those 5 makes from the charity stripe, definitely the difference in the game here at the moment. That's going to wrap up our Quick Stop halftime show. Quick Stop, 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open and always right around the corner. North Platte up by 2 at halftime over York, 21-19. Back with the second half next on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching for everybody at NorthPlattePost.com.
Thanks for listening to the Quick Stop Halftime Show. Second half action is next on FM 98.1.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. With your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gets you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and jackets up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also are the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. They also sell gift cards, perfect for any birthday or special event. See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop. With your 24-hour convenience store. Fast, friendly, no one gets you more. Gas, food, your favorite drink. Get everything you need in a blink. That's why everybody stops at Quick Stop. We're always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse as we start the third quarter play here on FM 98.1 AM 1410 and live streaming at NorthPlattePost.com. Almost had a slam jam. Alley-oop was there. I was pretty sure quickly it was behind just a little bit, looking for Carter Kelly. But Carter still, you can't push. It's dangerous. It's going to be the third foul here on Austin Feeney for York, and 2 free throws coming up for Carter. 63% on the year, no attempts until right now for Carter, and the first is a brick. North Platte shot 62% from the free throw line in the first half. Second free throw is in there. North Platte extends the lead to 3. And Carter has 5 points. 22-19, York basketball. They go the other way here in the second half, left to right. Johnston defending against Ryan Houston. Good defense there, too. Now they'll get rid of it here with Ivy. Wants to go baseline. He was cut off at the pass. Trying to find the cutter, and they're going to get Daniel Shea. I think he did block the shot. I don't think that's questionable, but he got him with the body going backwards. Instead of trying to jump and block the shot, if he would have just got those feet set, it's not like college in the NBA where they have the little halo in there that you've got to be outside of. He steps in there. That's a charge all day. Instead, it's a missed free throw here for Barrett Olson. Olson, 10 points. First free throw attempt by York all night right there. He's got another one coming. North Platte up 22-19. Came all the way back from down 12-2, and they will miss both free throws and rebounded by Carter Kelly. North Platte basketball and a 3-point lead. There's a three in the corner, bang! Jesse Mock hits number 30 on the year. He has 5, and the lead is 25-19 here for the Dogs. Here goes York, strong move to the basket. Foul here on North Platte. York 9-3 on the year. If you're wondering who are their 3 losses to, they lost to Aurora, who's 10-4 in C1, lost at Crete. Cardinals are 13-1 on the year, and then their other loss was to Norris, 8-6 on the year. Free throw is good. Here by Ryan Sievers, he's got 8 points. First make by York tonight, and their first points of the second half to get it back to within 5, and the second will pinball out. 25-20, Dogs have got the basketball here with Lance Gifford. Now River Johnston dribbles around a player. Now Carter Kelly, head fake in the paint. Shea shoots, gets the piece of the glass, and just enough for it to fall in. He's got 4, 27-20. Coach Kaminsky liking what he's seeing here. Like to keep the throttle down, though, here in the second half. York in the quarter. Now Ryan Houston top of the key. Ivies, they play catch left side. 6:22 to go here in the third. Baseline move, there is Barrett Olson. North Platte was very close to goaltending there as well. Got a hand in the net. You can have your hand in the net, can't hit the rim. I'm so fat these days, I probably couldn't even hit the net. Back in the day, though, I tell you. I'm just kidding. 6:08 to go here in the third. Another three, and another time by Jesse Mock. 31 on the year now. Time out by York. North Platte feeling it, and their largest lead of the night at 10 stands right now with it 30-20 in favor of the Dogs. We'll step aside with a Fortify Group timeout. You're listening to FM 98.1 AM 1410 and watching NorthPlattePost.com.
Allo means business. Allo means local business. Allo means big business. Allo means small business. No matter your business, if you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation. Symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
North Platte Post Sports.
We're 2 minutes into the third quarter, and North Platte has had an explosion. Already 9 points in just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter for the Dogs, who lead it 30-20, a 9-1 run here by North Platte to open up the third quarter of play. That was a Fortify Group timeout. Check out Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group at 621 South Dewey Street in North Platte. York basketball around the wing here right side. Now they want to go down on the block, trying to post up against Mock. Mock can't quite stand his ground there. 2 points by Ryan Sievers. He has 10 for York. And they get it back to within 8, 30-22. North Platte leads it. Carter Kelly down on the block. Backing down, trying to post up, goes to the hoop, stops, puts it off the glass. Doesn't get much easier than that for senior Carter Kelly. Back up by 10, gonna be 8 again, as York quickly comes back down with Ryan Sievers, who's got 12. 32-24, 5:05 to go here in the third quarter. Derek Beck along with you this afternoon, filling in for Paxton Gordon, your normal voice of the Dogs. Here's River Johnston. The ball was deflected, picked back up by him in the paint and put back home. River, who's kind of been quiet today. I mean, I don't know how you can have a quiet 8 points any day, but he's had it. York in the paint, Sievers hook shot, short, ball's loose. North Platte almost got it back. Ives shoots. Carter Kelly going to come down with a rebound off of the miss. Dogs by 10, 34-24. Carter Kelly Without the shot clock up there, you can be a little more methodical if you want. You just hate for it to change your game too much when you're used to the shot clock. North Platte comes out on the perimeter with Johnston. Carter Kelly straight away. Oh, just missed their cutter. Lance Gifford, who was trying to get it. Johnston stops on his way to the hoop. He will float one in. River Johnston with points 9 and 10 for North Platte. 36-24, up by 12 now. Largest lead in York. Going to the hoop with Austin Feeney, the official under the basket, going to blow the whistle, and that will be a foul here on Daniel Shea. Is that his first? His second foul. Yep. Was on the shot, and Barrett Olson will head to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2. No, excuse me, it's going to be Austin Feeney at the free throw line to shoot a pair, and he will hit. 36-25 your score. York, all their free throws have come here in the third quarter. They're 2 of 5. Down to 3 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the third. And they will make both free throws on this trip. And a substitution as the shooter, Austin Feeney, comes out. 10-point game again, 36-26. North Platte basketball. River Johnston calls out the plays. He comes down. He's going to wave off Jackson Polk. Going to come back top of the key with Carter Kelly. Carter to Polk. Now Kincaid. Here comes Mock. Strong move. Kincaid to the hoop. Gets it to roll in. Caleb Kincaid. He has 4. North Platte back up by 12. Kind of danced right in that area here in the quarter. There's a block shot by Carter Kelly. Going up for it was Leighton Snodgrass. That was smart by Carter. He didn't swat, he just pushed. He was behind when he went for that block shot. If he swats, he probably gets whistled for that foul. Outlet valve here on the inbound pass for York. Nobody was open. They finally were able to come to Sievers. 3:03 to go here in the third quarter. Lob pass to Olson left side. Gets a good screen as he hands off to McCarthy. Back to Olson. They want to go down on the block. North Platte, real good defense here at the moment. Offensive foul, you bet. Barrett Olson back down, but it was just great. A great job by Johnston to stand in there. He got his feet set. He's like, I'm not moving. And York fans not happy here with that call against Barrett Olson. Picked up his second. North Platte, here's Johnston at the other end, missing, went in baseline. Picked up here by York. They've got a 2-on-2. Ivy stops, and this shot will rim out. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Mock, I believe. And York will have it underneath their own hoop. North Platte bench, I think they were hoping, fingers crossed, that went out off of York, but last touched by Jesse Mock. York lob pass in with Feeney. Feeney back here left side, and that's going to get to Ryan Houston. He'll make the shot, his first of the game, and it's a 10-point game again, 38-28 North Platte. With the lead, 2:12 to play here in the third quarter. Johnston on the wing right side. Marshall McCarthy playing D on him, now into the corner. Is Carter Kelly. He's like, you're going to guard me that close? I'll shoot. Takes a 3, just misses, rebounded by York off of the North Platte misfire. And it'll be a layup at the other end for Ryan Houston. North Platte, not great defense at the other end for sure. And York got it back to single digits with that as well, 38-30. Here's a 3. Gifford, short, rebounded by Polk, gets it to Carter Kelly. 90 seconds to go here in the third. Carter in the paint, switches to the left hand and goes in. Carter Kelly's got 9, 5 in the quarter. 10-point lead again, North Platte, 40-30. Here's a 3, bang for Ryan Sievers. He's got 13 in the game, and that was big to make it a 7-point game here, 40-33 in favor of North Platte. Jackson Polk here on the wing left side. Between his legs, looking for some help. He looked right, comes back left, timeout. Coach Kaminsky will take a fortified group timeout too. 59.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Bulldog Basketball on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and watching the live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
North Platte Public Schools kindergarten and bullpup preschool enrollment are now open for the fall 2023 school year. Visit mppsd.org to complete the online application. We are excited to assist you at the Welcome Center located at 301 West F Street in North Platte and are open from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Or you can complete the application online. Enroll now to allow your students to come grow with us at North Platte Public Schools.
North Platte Post Sports.
59.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. North Platte up by 7 against York. Bulldogs the inbound with Carter Kelly to Johnston. Johnston takes it into the wing right side, looking for help. Coming up to the top of the keys, Jesse Mock switches to his left hand. Now back to his right. And a whistle and a foul here on York. Whistled on Ryan Houston. His first, I don't know that we may get to the bonus here in this one. 3 fouls apiece on both teams, 50 seconds to go here in the third. North Platte by 7. The inbound pass to Johnson, lob pass, backside of the bucket here for Carter Kelly. The defense closed fast. I'm not sure how they blocked the shot on Carter Kelly, but no wrist involved because there was no whistle. York blocks it, and they've got the basketball here with 34 seconds to go in the third. Ivy, spin move at the elbow. Free throw line now is Hanson. Finney wanting to go inside. Kicked out into the corner. Now they'll reset things. Still plenty of time here, 20 seconds to go. And Barrett Olson drives in the kick out right side. Houston, he'll go into the paint. Wanted to go inside. The ball was knocked out of there by Jesse Mock. Time's starting to tick-tock, tick-tock. Here's 7 seconds. Now 6 and 5, 4. Ivy spin move to the hoop. Shoots short, and that will do it here in the third quarter. North Platte will go to the final 8 with a 7-point advantage. 40-33 over the York Dukes. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter next on FM 98.1. AM 1410 and live streaming at NorthPlattePost.com.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Red Willow Chemical is proud to add Kurt Carter as our area sales manager.
I'm happy to be able to be a voice in a privately owned team securing products and services to strengthen your operations. 20 years in this business have shown me a thing or two, and your crop performance is still my top priority. Here's my number, 308-340-7751. Let's talk. That's 340-7751.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
FM 98.1, AM 1410, live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. Derek Beck along with you, filling in for Paxton Gordon tonight. He'll be back next week. York will start the quarter with the basketball, but down 7 points. Long three goes in. Whoa, Ryan Sievers, well, that changes things. 15 for him, and that makes it a 4-point game. 40-36. No screwing around here for North Platte. Carter Kelly to the hoop. 4-2. He's got 11. And 42-36 now. And North Platte going to get it back after a York turnover. 28 seconds have gone by here in the fourth quarter. Johnston Shea, and a head fake from Mock. Mock going to take it all the way in. Goes Glass. How about Jesse Mock, who's got 8 points, or 10 points now in the game with that bucket. And North Platte quickly back up by 8, 44-36. York basketball with Ives. Oh, what a move by Ryan Sievers, the senior. He's got 17. His season high was 22 against Grand Island Northwest. 44-38. North Platte still up, but only by 6. Jackson Polk going to come in next dead ball here for the Bulldogs. Carter Kelly on the wing right side. Nobody going to guard him. He's going to take it to the hoop. Gets it to roll in. Carter Kelly, he thought he was going to get contact, and it might be an and one. They don't get the whistle, but they do get the bucket. The lead back up here to 8, 46-38. Oh, York, nice pass. Find their cutter, Austin Feeney, who has 6 points in the ball game now, and it's 46-40. Don't look now, 6-point game. Dogs have got it. Carter Kelly dishes back door and one. Daniel Shea, 6, and a chance to make it 7. So North Platte up by 8, 48-40. Free throw field pretty good here by Daniel Shea, the 6'6" senior. Averages 4 a game, has 6 tonight. Season high was 12. He's done it twice against Columbus and Sydney. Kincaid's going to come back in here after this free throw. If it's a make, it's a miss by Shea. 5:50 to go here in regulation. Fourth quarter, 48-40, North Platte High on top. Greg Ivy comes right side with Sievers. Ivy again steps out now beyond the three-point line, hand in his face. Far side lob pass here to Sievers. Sievers has been good over here. Going to go right side on Polk. Polk stands his ground, but Sievers still finds a way to get it to drop in. He's got 19 in the game now. 6-point game, 48-42. Oh, wow, North Platte finds Shea wide open. He kind of snuck behind the D and was wide open for 2. Back up to an 8-point advantage, 50-42. 5:03 to go in the game. North Platte looking for back-to-back wins here. They beat McCook on the road last night, trying to hold their ground at home tonight. Ivy, Sievers, top of the key. Sievers trying to go in. See, I think that could have went either way. They're going to get a personal foul here on Lance Gifford, but I think the way the game's officiated anymore, he put his arm out, could have put his arm out. Could have seen that going the other way as an offensive foul, too. Here's a lob pass in for York. They come right back to Ivy. His first points of the game. He's got 2. And it's 50-44 now. 6-point game, and should have, oh, they're going to whistle offensive foul at this end, though. Kaminsky can't believe it. Foul's going to go here on North Platte on Gifford, his second. And Mock is going to check in for Shea, who will come to the bench. 6-point lead here for North Platte, but it does not seem that big at the moment. And it's not. It's a 2-possession game on 2 threes. York has it. They want to go into the corner left side with McCarthy. Lob pass down low, and there's Austin Feeney for 2. He has 8. Like I said, don't look now. 4-point game, 50-46. North Platte was up by 8, 50-42, but 4 unanswered here. Polk has got the basketball now. Kincaid, under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. River Johnson trying to get open. He's got the ball now, and a reach going to get whistled on Ivy. That's a pretty fancy dribble in there by River Johnston. Went around his back. If it'd been anybody but River, I think that's 2 points going the other way, but he was able to command his own dribble and keep a hold of it. Inbound to Johnston. 3:44 to play in the game. North Platte 50, York 46. Carter Kelly. Left side to Johnson. Pulls a trigger. Three, way off the mark. Ricochets over to Polk, and they'll get another chance here. Will North Platte off of the miss. Our game brought to you in part by Dave's Place, Pizza, Wings, and more on East 4th Street in North Platte. After tonight's game, head over to Dave's Place. Watch the NFC Divisional playoff game, Niners and Cowboys. I'm going to pick the Niners. There you go. I made my pick. Here's Kincaid going to the hoop. Can't touch. Was tapped out, last touched by York. Should stay with North Platte High. All the way down to 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Here's River. He's kind of having an off night, is River Johnston. Most of you go, well, he's got 10 points. How's that an off night? Well, it just doesn't feel right for him tonight. But defense has been really good on him. He's at the free throw line, stops, dishes. Polk head fake, wants to go baseline. Now he'll pull it back out here with Jesse Mock, and Mock was fouled. Well, we may get to free throws here. Yeah, that's the 6th on York. Our game brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance. The Shelter Insurance guys, Pete Bowles, Brent Rogo. Go see them for auto, home, life, and more. Shelter Insurance. North Platte to put the ball into the backcourt with River Johnston. He's not going to be in any big two. He'll cross the timeline and comes to Jackson Polk here on the wing left side. Waits for a screen or somebody to pass to. Coming up is Mock. Skip pass down to Carter Kelly down on the block. Oh, found Kincaid underneath, standing on the backside. Rifles a pass to him, and then they whistle foul. It's likely going to be Sievers. Yeah, picking up the foul. Well, that's number 7. So regardless on the shot or not, it's free throws rest of the way from North Platte. If they can make them, they can seal the deal here with 2:24 to go in the game. Kincaid, 31% for the year. That'll be the downside. You want to shoot free throws. You want to be optimistic they're going to make the free throws. They've struggled as a team from the free throw line. That was documented. Although the first half they shot 62% from the line. And he'll miss both. But a free throw line, no, foul on, it was a illegal box out on North Platte on Carter Kelly. That is his 3rd. You can live with that with 2:24 to go in the game. But it's York basketball, and you got to stand your ground here at the other end for North Platte High. Only up by 4, 50-46. 2-possession game. Garrett Ivy, the senior, in the corner right side. There was his cutter, Sievers. Couldn't get on the basketball. Cross-court pass to Houston in the paint. There's his cutter, Ivy, reverse layup, and it's a 2-point game. 50-48. A 6-0 run here by York. Mock to the hoop goes glass. Offensive foul on Jesse Mock, Rutrow. And you can hear the York fans that have made the trip today were getting loud, chanting defense. Their kids stood in there, took an offensive foul, and with 1:44 to go, York can tie or take the lead on this trip down the court. 95 seconds to go in regulation. York basketball. Sievers has got it clear out here by the volleyball spike line. Ivy saw an opening, went down to the block. Now they reset things. Ivy again, hand in his face is Mock. Free throw line, dribble drive, Houston. Spin move in the paint, needs help. Finds Barrett Olson for 3. Off the mark, but an offensive rebound by York off of the miss. Timeout gonna be called here by York. Keep it here. Fortify Group timeout. The Fortify Group helping Nebraska families, farmers, and businesses for more than 50 years. Stop by, see Kevin McGann at 621 South Dewey Street in North Platte for Farm Crop Auto, Home, and Commercial Insurance. A 2-point lead here for North Platte, clinging to it. They were up 50-42. They were up 48-40 and then 50-42, and now a 6-0 run by York to make it a 2-point game with 1:08 to go in regulation, 50-48. Girls game earlier went to York 39-27. That was a lot more competitive of a game than that score indicates. The game was tied at the end of the third, 25-25. The AFC divisional game between the Chiefs and Jacksonville, 7 minutes to go in the game. Chiefs are up by 10, 27-17. Again, that was a Fortify Group timeout. 1:08 to go in this game. Brought to you in part our video by Allo Communications. Allo has packages that let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone, and get it online at allofiber.com. York basketball down 2 with 60 seconds to go, under 60 to go. Garrett Ivey guarded here by Carter Kelly. North Platte in man pressure right now. They've gone down low here with Feeney. Now they'll restart things with Garrett Ivey. Ivey drives to the hoop, stops. Oh, rims out in an offensive rebound. The putback won't go either. Boy, 2 bunnies for York, and both of them rim out in another timeout called this time by North Platte High. And Matt Kaminsky's just got to be going, I don't know how we have the basketball and still have a 2-point lead right now with 37.2 seconds to go. But you take that timeout to make sure you get a clean inbound, you get it across the timeline, and you take care of the ball. Both teams have got 7 fouls apiece, so we're in the bonus. Every foul other than an offensive foul is going to be free throws at the other team's end. This is another Fortify Group timeout. The Fortify Group with Kevin McGann, 621 South Dewey Street in North Platte, Farm Crop Auto, Home, and Commercial Insurance. North Platte High boys also off until next Saturday. Boys and girls will both host Alliance next Saturday here at the Doghouse. Alliance was on the road at Ogallala last night. Ogallala dominated in that boys game, as they have every boys game so far. Number 1 team in C1, still yet to be beaten. We'll have Ogallala on the air a week from this Tuesday on Z93.5 Country at Broken Bow. So North Platte High, 2-point lead, 37.2 seconds to go. York's probably going to have to foul here. They want to try to get a steal first or a backcourt violation. There's the long pass ahead to Mock to the hoop. Oh, good. It was a brick on the layup, but that might have been because he got leveled. Oh, if you were York, I mean, you were probably going to foul anyway. You take the foul and you think, whoever you think, then it's not an and one at this point. So Mock at the free throw line. Again, he is 2 for 2 tonight, 3 for 3. Definitely the guy you want at the line at the moment. Extends the lead to a full possession. 3 points, 51-48. 26 seconds to go. He makes them both. 2 possession game. Huge free throws, huge. By North Platte, they lead 52-48. Dribble drive here by Barrett Olson, 17 seconds to go, and he threw it away! It goes into the stands. Matt Kaminsky and North Platte ecstatic, great defense. They force a bad pass, and that may be the pass that gets North Platte to 10 wins on the season. North Platte needs a clean inbound here. 15 seconds to go. They get it into River Johnston. Lob pass down to Gifford. Gifford, head fake. Now he shoots. Now he scores. He's got 7. North Platte leads it 54-48. There's a 3-point shot. Good by Barrett Olson. He has 13, and that makes it a 1-possession game, as it's only a 3-point lead for North Platte High right now. 54-51. We'll take one more break and bring you the last 2.8 seconds on FM 98.1 and NorthPlattePost.com.
We all try to prepare for life's what-ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? I'm Stephen Rhodes, and as your local farmer's insurance agent, I'm here for you. I can help you determine the coverage that fits your needs. When you have questions about insurance, turn to me, Stephen Rhodes, with Farmers Insurance. I'm proud to sponsor tonight's game. Go Bulldogs! Find me, Stephen Rhodes, at 102 North Dewey.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. North Platte Post Sports.
Back here at the Doghouse, 2.8 seconds to go here in the boys' game. Girls' game earlier went to York 39-27. North Platte girls played a great game. Had it tied at the end of the third quarter, 25-25, but I think they'd used up all their stuff at that point. York went and cruised to victory. Here in the boys' game, North Platte was down 12-2 to start the game, came all the way back. They get the inbound here with about 2 seconds to go. Clock ran down to about a half second. I would be willing to bet they're going to put another second on the clock here at least. Yeah, it was 2.8 at the timeout. The lob pass couldn't have taken more than a second and a half, which would put you between 1.5 and 2. They're going to go 1.3. I think Coach Lambert is going to go, okay, 3-point game. And they had to foul, so Johnston is at the free throw line, and this is a 1-and-1, and it's in there. So 55 two-possession game, that does it for North Platte. This one is gravy at the moment with 1.3. It rims out. York will catch. Heave-ho, a shot towards the basket. Not close, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. North Platte wins the boys' game 55-51 over York. North Platte collects their 10th win of the year. They are now 10-6. They beat state-ranked York from Class B, who will drop to 9-4 on the year. Quick Stop postgame show is coming up next. And then we'll get you back to music here on FM 98.1 and AM 1410. It's all ahead here on Eagle Radio.
Swift Auto Center.
Go Dogs from Swift Auto Center of North Platte as you listen on KWOQ North Platte 1410 AM and FM 98.1.
Want your business recognized where tens of thousands will see? The DNN Event Center is going digital. Become a valued sponsor of their nonprofit facility at gold, platinum, or diamond level and have your business appear on one of their new media screens today. The DNN is a locally owned nonprofit and the biggest event center in the western part of Nebraska, providing youth sports leagues for 3rd through 6th graders, able to host statewide sporting tournaments, space up to 70 pool tables, annual events, weddings, private celebrations, and very fundraiser friendly. The DNN Event Center.
Distinction is important. It helps you stand out from the rest. So why not establish yourself with exceptional personalization from Willow Creek Embroidery? Have you heard they have men's jeans up to waist 60, shirts and jackets up to 6XL, and they are expanding on their in-stock big and tall every week. They also are the area's only authorized retailer of Cubbies, a customizable handmade plush toy. They also sell gift cards, perfect for any birthday or special event. See you soon at 1620 East 4th Street, Suite 120, right by the Garys.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
CT Computer Services of North Platte on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays. So, if your computer is running slow, it probably needs a tune-up. Take it to CT Computer Services. The everyday basic tune-up price is only $50, and you can save more on Tune-Up Tuesdays. CT Computer Services of North Platte sells both new and refurbished desktops and laptops. See your IT guys at 905 South Willow or give them a call at 534-3628.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. Derek Beck, Paxton Gordon with you. Final score here for the boys was 55-51. North Platte gets their 10th win of the year against the York Dukes, who dropped to 9-4. Earlier tonight, girls lost to York 39-27. Was the final score there. Yeah, Quick Stop postgame show. Let's look at the numbers. Brought to you by Clear Focus Eye Care, specializing in preventative eye care, dry eye treatment, and vision therapy. Schedule your appointment today with Clear Focus Eye Care. Unofficially here for the Dogs, led by Carter Kelly, 13 points this evening for the senior. Jesse Mock added 12. River Johnston had 11. 8 for Daniel Shea. Lance Gifford, 7 tonight after 21 last night at McCook. And Caleb Kincaid added 4 points for the Dogs tonight. For York, they were led by Ryan Sievers. He averages 16. He had 19 tonight. Barrett Olson, who averages 10, had 13 points this evening. 8 from Austin Feeney. 4 from Ryan Houston, and Garrett Ivey with 4 points as well. North Platte from the field, unofficially, they were 21 of 44 for 48% shooting from the field. We're 9 of 15 from the free throw line. Again, they won by 4. They shot and made 9 free throws, 9 of their 15. There's your game. York was 19 of 37 from the field for 51%, which isn't too bad, but only 3 of 6 from the free throw line when it was all said and done. North Platte, 6 more points from the free throw line, 1 by 3. You can do the math there and see how North Platte won the game. We'll take another break. We'll come back with Coach Matt Kaminsky as we wrap up our coverage tonight of the North Platte High Dogs on NorthPlattePost.com.
Puro Clean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Puro Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Puro Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Puro Clean in North Platte.
Experience is something many can claim, but few can live up to. Larry's Glass has decades of experience, from small window jobs to large industrial businesses. Larry's has the right experience to get the work completed and looking incredible the first time. No more rookies looking at your window and trying to figure out if it's glass or if it's plastic. Larry's Glass has the knowledge, expertise, and experience to handle every type of glass situation. Others say they have it, only Larry's can claim it. Experience. Find it at Larry's Glass in North Platte.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. Final score tonight here in the boys' game, 55-51. Joined by Coach Kaminsky, 2 in a row in the week after a weird week anyway with the snow and no practice. And then, hey, go play a couple basketball games. Got to be happy with the outcomes last night and tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we have 6 in a row, so
right.
I mean, anytime you can get a streak like that, that's great. these kids, I just keep telling them, two things that really stick out about these guys. They're very resilient. They keep fighting and find ways, and obviously they like each other and they're a close-knit group. So that's fun. I mean, it wasn't easy yesterday. Played a really electric environment last night and crowded, and today, I thought both teams kind of started off a little sluggish. It was slow pace, but just told them at halftime, I said, it's about energy. These kind of games on a Saturday where they come back and we had a couple days off, I just challenged them, you got to be the more energetic group, because I felt like the team with more energy was going to win that second half.
Well, you mentioned that, so they get out to a quick start, 12-2. You take a timeout, 8-2 or something like that. Things kind of changed. I don't know what you said in that timeout, but they seem to settle down, be more methodical with shot selection, started boxing out a little bit more, but that timeout really stuck out to stop that run, and then it was all kind of North Platte with the momentum until halftime at that point.
Yeah, I wish I said something magic, but we just haven't had good starts all year. We cannot get out to, for whatever reason it is, we tried different things, and, we've had, 15, 16 games, and I can think of 2 where maybe we had a pretty good start. So we're going to continue to try to do that, but, they continue to find ways in spurts to find a little 6-8-0 run here and there, and
right.
I thought we did a really good job of getting the ball inside, and I thought Carter played a really good game, finding people with his length and creating, and he was around the rim more tonight than it usually is, and that seems to help us, and something that we got to look at doing a little more often.
So you get a break. It's a week before you guys play again. I know it's a weird week. No practice, then go play games. You're going to get to practice next week if the weather holds out. Talked about what you want to accomplish leading into that Alliance game next week.
Well, we want to practice. I mean, we haven't.
Right.
I don't feel like we practiced in 2 weeks. I mean, a lot of games. That's kind of how the season is. I mean, you go through the holidays, and there's a lot of games, no practice, and you come back and try to get in a routine with school and things like that. But excited. Obviously, we're going to enjoy this stretch. We've played some really good basketball. We've improved a lot of areas, doing a lot of things better. But we got to, coaches sit down, check out some things, and I know we are doing. From the beginning of the year to now, we're making visible, improvements in areas, that some people won't see chemistry-wise, and just whether it's counters or different types of looks that we're trying to get people the ball. So our chemistry is building, so we want to, just kind of identify those things that we're doing really well and keep doing it. And then we certainly have some holes and some growth areas that we're going to continue to try to isolate and figure out how we can get better next week.
Well, I was going to say, you look up and down. These are unofficial, but, 13, 7, 8, 11, 12, 4. That's pretty even scoring for the guys that are in there. You want to see that. I mean, you know you can get them from River if you need them, but that's probably not what you want to see night in, night out.
Yeah, I mean, we got to continue to get 5 guys that are threats out there, and when you do that and you can get some balance, it makes everybody else that much more difficult. River's been battling sickness, and people wouldn't know because he still gets after it, and you're not going to notice a difference. But he was not doing so well overnight and questionable about playing tonight, and I thought he continues to kind of spearhead what we do, and he's always in attack mode and creating things for us. So hats off to him. And I thought Carter, again, he's a really unselfish player. So is River. They make people around him better, and we're continuing to develop that depth and hopefully get some more balance nights like tonight, because we're going to need that down the stretch.
Absolutely. Well, we won't take any more of your time. It's 2 for 2 on a Friday, Saturday night. You'll take that every night, every weekend if you can get them. So.
Absolutely.
He's Matt Kaminsky. Final score here for the boys, 55-51, and we appreciate you taking the time, Coach. All right, and I think we're going to wrap things up here as well. A lot of things going on around the area here tonight. I'll bring Paxton Gordon in real quick here since you've got your headsets on as well. I guess I do need to do one thing that I didn't do earlier, and that's the Ameriprise money. And I always give you a bad time. Hey, did you do that?
I had a line all set up being like, Aunt Connie's not going to be too happy now.
Well, let's do that. So we'll go back to the girls' game because I did skip that during the girls' game as well. Our Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the game for the girls earlier. They did lose, but what a heck of an effort. I thought that Jaden Outerkirk in the third quarter, she hit back-to-back threes, and that was what got it to a tie game. I know they lost, but I was impressed by the senior, Jaden Outerkirk, your girls Ameriprise Financial Money Player of the game. And for the boys game tonight, how could you not I thought Jesse Mock. I think Mock had 12 points. You could go by points and say, well, Carter Kelly had 13 tonight. Mock did the little things, and those 12 just ended up being huge. He also was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They won by 3.
Need those free throws.
Need those free throws. So, we'll make Jesse Mock our boys player of the game as well. When Money Matters, talk to Marshall Dowdy and Mark Tillman, Ameriprise Financial Advisors in North Platte, about professional financial services. Ameriprise Financial Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC. So you get a little bit of a break here, a little bit. We'll have college on the air next week.
They're back.
And Alliance next week, I believe, as well. We'll look at that next week, that full schedule. They definitely play next week, so that we've got that. Our final score in the girls' game, it was 39-27. York boys game, North Platte wins 55-51. That's your final box score, sponsored by Eeks Office. For copies, furniture, or janitorial supplies, think Eeks and visit Eeks.com. It's going to wrap things up from the doghouse here tonight. Paxton, get to feeling better. Go watch some football, take a nap, and we'll hopefully see you back at work on Monday.
Yeah, you will. No worries.
I'm Derek Beck. This has been a North Platte Post Sports presentation.
You've been listening to the Dogs on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM with live streaming video at NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance, The Shelter Boys, Pete Bowles and Brent Rogo, Dave's Place and CT Troubleshooters, Another Round in River's Edge Golf Course,